Anderson and Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson and Anderson Insurance, where your protection is our policy. When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hartington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Be Unique Salon in Chambers, Nebraska is a full-service salon with the best cuts, color, and perms in town. Be Unique carries Redken and Kenra products, jewelry, gift certificates, and even has a tanning bed. Call 402-482-5950 to schedule an appointment today or stop in at 307 East Main.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all the area teams from Broadway Lanes. Cedar Catholic Junior Senior High School, a tradition of excellence. Each year, Cedar Catholic High School students are enrolled in over 70 college credit courses and earn more than 200 college credit hours. 100% of Cedar Catholic students traditionally enroll at a higher education institution after graduation. This public service announcement is courtesy of Hartelco.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown-friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all of your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
We're visiting with Cedar Catholic head football coach Chad Cotto before the start of tonight's Crofton at Cedar Catholic game. Thanks, Coach, for joining us.
All right, and thanks for having me on.
Your team is now 2-4 on the season, with all 4 losses coming from top 10 teams. And last week the Trojans faced off against number 1 Norfolk Catholic, coming out at the bottom end of a 54-20 score. In watching game film, how did your team perform last week against the perennial C1 Power, and what were some of the highlights?
Well, I thought we started the game, I thought we were a little bit intimidated. But once we kind of got going, I thought our kids played really hard. And, we knew we were outmatched. They were better than us up front on both sides. And we knew we were going to have to catch some breaks to have a chance. And, Norfolk Catholic's a team that you can't make mistakes against and live through them. But, I thought we did some good things. We had the special teams. We had the kickoff return for the touchdown. Then we had the fake punt that set up another touchdown for us. So we did some good things in that area. And I thought Jacob rushed the ball well. And so I think it kind of set us a bar of where we need to get to in order to compete with the upper echelon right now in C2. So we'll progressing again, and we'll keep plugging away.
How have the Trojans responded in practice this week after the matchup with Norfolk Catholic last Friday?
Very good. Actually, we got back a lot of our kids again now from a health standpoint, so that helps us a lot, just having more bodies at practice. And anytime you're going to play Crofton, our kids are going to be up for it. And I thought we've had a very
Hartington Newcastle Public Schools is a nationally recognized and state-accredited school that offers a variety of classes and distance learning courses and extracurricular activities, including fine arts, FFA, and other activities to promote leadership. This public service announcement is courtesy of Hartelco.
Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is our policy.
Hartelco is your gig-capable technology leader in Northeast Nebraska. Whether it's phone, IPTV, 100 meg per second internet service, computer sales and repair, or home and business networking, Hartelco has the experts to help you with your technology needs. Just stop by our office at 103 West Center Street in Hartington or call us at 402-254-3901.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Rinke pivot parts on hand and is ready to tune up your pivot wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, and gun stars and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all the area teams from Broadway Lanes.
Central Valley Ag keeps you on the cutting edge of crop production technology. CVA's Professional Ag Services Manager, Glenn Franzlubers, makes sure you know all your options.
Finding out what programs are going to be profitable and to work for our customers.
Regional specialists like Alex Hyden help you analyze your data and use it for more profit.
So it's my job to help them bring it to life.
Technology can help you move to the next level of crop production. Find out how at cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown-friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all of your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hartington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office is pleased to announce they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear removable alternative to metal braces. If you're wondering if Invisalign is right for you, call them for a free assessment. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today to schedule your next appointment. 402-254-3969.
Falkers Brothers Garage Incorporated is a full-service preventive maintenance and auto repair center located in Hartington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Stop in at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering for the best deals at any time of year for all your furniture needs, plus decorating, carpet, tile, and wood laminates. Stop by today for your free estimate at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering on North Broadway in downtown Hartington or call 402-254-6347.
Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6347. 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell.
Contact Dave at Fellmeyer Electric for all your plumbing and electrical needs. 402-254-2434.
The Hartington Economic Development Corporation has lots for sale in the Hartington Industrial Park. Both undeveloped lots and developed lots with infrastructure including water, sewer, electrical, and 100 meg per second fiber optic internet is available. Call 402-254-6357 for more information. Plus, watch for information regarding the upcoming 45th anniversary celebration of the Economic Development Corporation on Friday, November 16th in conjunction with Candlelight Christmas. This message is courtesy of Hartelco.
Kaiser Ag and Irrigation is your local Zematic dealer. Call us today for all your pivot servicing, parts, and purchasing at 402-254-9557.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a TL Irrigation Systems dealer and can service and repair all kinds of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
For over 30 years, Hartington Tree is your one-source tree service and tree health care provider, servicing Northeast Nebraska and beyond. We are committed to tree preservation, offering expert tree pruning services, comprehensive plant health care programs, and are specialists at hazardous tree removal utilizing the latest and best equipment. Contact us today for an estimate.
The Dirt Man, Bob Hymas of Hartington, offers excavating, trenching, dozer, and skid loader work. As a licensed electrician, he can also help with all of your demolition and site prep when cleaning off any site. The Dirt Man of Hartington has rig, will dig. Good luck to all teams.
Grossenberg Implement sells all of the right, new, and used equipment, parts, and can service all of your growing needs in 6 great locations: Hartington, Bloomfield, and Wayne, Nebraska, and Winter, Pierre, and Phillips, South Dakota.
Stop down or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or athlete know that you're thinking of them on game day with a delivery to school. Your local small-town florist provides the surrounding areas with custom design work, fresh flowers, balloons, candy, gifts, home decor, and more. Floral Designs located on Broadway Avenue in Hartington. Surprise your loved ones with something special today. Call 402-254-3943.
When it comes to all of your tax planning, tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll needs, Milbrass Seiler Bookkeeping and Tax Service has been the place to go. They've been providing high-quality, professional tax and bookkeeping services to the surrounding area for over 30 years. In addition to these services, Milbrass Seiler also offers an array of financial services. Stop in today at 106 West Main in Hartington to see what Milbrass Seiler has to offer.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American made right here in Hartington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585 or 877-207-1048. Our shop is located in the Hartington Industrial Park.
Give the guys at Hartington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid or to contract your corn for later delivery, or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hartington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
See Northeast Ag Consulting for all your agronomic needs. Soil sampling, Elbon forage rye, common rye, soil zone creation, variable rate planning, fertilizer prescriptions, crop insurance, and Pioneer Seed. For more information, call 402-254-7483 or visit our website at northeastagconsulting.com. Local ag services for you.
The Hartington Shopper, covering Northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hartington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all the area teams.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-while projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value. Start right, start here.
Your 24-hour fitness center, Reps, challenges you to commit to be fit. Stop by and check out the fitness equipment and our complete array of weight machines. Reps is now offering fitness and gymnastic classes. Call 402-254-2474 or 402-920-1026 or visit us at www.repsfitness.com.
Heine Electric services and is a dealer for both Valley Irrigation and Sukup Grain Systems. In addition to the equipment lines, we drill wells, install pumps, perform crane work, and provide trucking and earth-moving services. Located in Hartington and Vermilion, South Dakota, give us a call today at 402-254-2568.
Plumbing and Electric Services of Hartington specializes in field tile and irrigation pipe installation, but can handle any plumbing or electrical job that you might have. We have experience in new home and remodel builds, trenching of water and electrical lines, and all your dirt work and excavating needs. Call Plumbing and Electric Service today at 402-254-6895.
Call Northeast Grinding for custom hay and high-moisture corn grinding. We have multiple grapple grinding units and an array of screen sizes with economical rates. Give Patrick a call for all of your grinding needs, 402-640-6160.
Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the schools. Ask about their weekly specials or dine in at Pizza Hut after the game. Mention this ad for 15% off of your order. Good luck to all area teams.
For over 40 years, Town & Country Insurance has provided quality insurance products at a competitive rate while providing outstanding customer service. No matter what your insurance need, auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, or trucking, you're invited to stop in and see Frank, Carrie, or Ryan at 103 West Center Street in Hartington or give them a call at 402-254-9770.
Take your bank with you wherever you go with mobile banking from Security Bank. Mobile banking offers you the ultimate and on-demand service, allowing access to your account information right from your phone. Pay your bills, pay back a friend, and now even deposit a check, all with the tap of a finger. Now that's my kind of bank. Check us out online at mysecbank.com. Security Bank, member FDIC.
The cold and flu season is just around the corner. Stephen Drug has all your over-the-counter cold and flu remedies in stock, and they also fill your prescriptions in a convenient, friendly fashion. Stop by Stephen Drug, your full-service pharmacy at 214 North Broadway in Hartington.
Subbat Contracting specializes in new residential and commercial construction, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, and additions and upgrades. Subbat Contracting is a bonded, insured, and registered contractor in Nebraska and South Dakota. Call Mitchell at 402-841-7441 to get started today.
Top Crop is where you will find top quality Golden Harvest corn and soybeans. We also carry a wide variety of cover crops, pasture and lawn grasses, small grains, and CRP mixes. Top quality product and service from seed to harvest. Call Glenn Taney at 402-841-5599.
Wentz and Ray Funeral Homes, located in Hartington, Coleridge, Laurel, Crofton, and Yankton, is proud to have served our area for over 116 years. Good luck to all the area teams.
Hartington Newcastle Public Schools is a nationally recognized and state-accredited school that offers a variety of classes and distance learning courses and extracurricular activities, including fine arts, FFA, and other activities to promote leadership. This public service announcement is courtesy of Hartelco.
Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is our policy.
Hartelco is your gig-capable technology leader in Northeast Nebraska. Whether it's phone, IPTV, 100 meg per second internet service, computer sales and repair, or home and business networking, Hartelco has the experts to help you with your technology needs. Just stop by our office at 103 West Center Street in Hartington or call us at 402-254-3901.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Rinke pivot parts on hand and is ready to tune up your pivot wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, and gun stars and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all the area teams from Broadway Lanes.
Central Valley Ag keeps you on the cutting edge of crop production technology. CVA's professional ag services manager, Glenn Franzlubers, makes sure you know all your options.
Finding out what programs are going to be profitable and to work for our customers.
Regional specialists like Alex Hayden help you analyze your data and use it for more profit.
So it's my job to help them bring it to life.
Technology can help you move to the next level of crop production. Find out how at cvacoop.com. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown-friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all of your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hartington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office is pleased to announce they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear removable alternative to metal braces. If you're wondering if Invisalign is right for you, call them for a free assessment. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today to schedule your next appointment. 402-254-3969.
Good evening, everybody. This is Mike Becker with Hartelco Sports, and tonight we have the Bloomfield Bees at the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats. And tonight is special Parents' Night, so we're starting the Parents' Night activities right now, and we'll listen to the public address announcer.
Dylan Denninger, son of Jason and Kristen Denninger. Kobe and Brady Heitman, sons of Dennis Heitman. Parker Hobby, son of Josh and Paula Hobby. Carson Jones, son of Jeff and Heather Jones. Ethan and Morgan Cook, sons of Bill Cook and Gina Carajua and Chloe Cook. Turner Cord, son of Terry and Lisa Cord. Reese Morton, son of Jason and Jill Morton. Gabe Cry, son of Chris and Wendy Cry. Lincoln McPhillips, son of Terry McPhillips and Connie McPhillips. Shane Morton, son of Rob and Sherry Morton. Jake Bites, son of Jim and Lori Bites. Tegan Scoggin, son of Stephanie Benstead and Gabe Scoggin. Cole Stephenson, son of Tony and Sue Leapin. Carson Sudbeck, son of Sue Sudbeck and Russ Sudbeck. Aiden Gratzfeld, son of Ryan and Stephanie Gratzfeld. Student managers Cole and Hunter Benson, sons of Bo and Jen Benson. And girls golf, Delaney Sudbeck, daughter of Janice Sudbeck and Matt Sudbeck.
Libby and Caden have class for the senior day something?
Thank you, parents. Your dedication to your children is second to none. Without your efforts, their participation in these activities would not be possible, and neither would their success in school. These kids represent the best that is Hartington Newcastle Public Schools. From the faculty, administration, and students at HNS, thank you for all you do. At this time, we have gifts for the senior parents. Thank you again, parents, for all you do. We truly appreciate it. Enjoy the game.
And that is public address announcer and Hartington Newcastle Superintendent A.J. Johnson with our pregame festivities for Parents' Night. Great night, so congratulations to all the parents, and especially seniors of Hartington Newcastle schools.
Falkers Brothers Garage Incorporated is a full-service preventive maintenance and auto repair center located in Hartington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Hi, I'm Cameron Shrimp, egg lender at the Bank of Hartington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a grain producer, beef producer, and former agronomist. Here at the Bank of Hartington, we understand the ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. We work close with our clients to develop financial plans that fit their operation and help them reach their goal. How do we know? Because our egg lenders have true egg experience.
So again, this is Mike Becker with Hartelco Sports, and tonight's game is between the Bloomfield Bees and the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats. I'm here tonight with Corey Pearson on camera and being our technician. And also with us tonight is Ken Kneifel. How's it going tonight, Ken?
Really good, Mike. It's hard to believe that this is the last regular season game for the Wildcats. It seems like just yesterday we were kicking the season off, and here we are at the last regular season football game for the 2018 season.
And it's warmed up a little bit tonight too. It's a great night for football. A little breezy out there coming from the south, but like I said, we've got two great teams here tonight. This should be an excellent matchup. Hartington Newcastle 5-2 on the year. Started off the year with 3 wins over Chambers Wheeler, Central Ewing, Niobrara Verdigre, and Winside. and then dropped 2 games to Randolph and one at Allen that they really thought they were in the game close to the end there. Now they've snapped back with a 2-game winning streak over Wynot, and then also Wausau last week in a shootout, 49-30, where quarterback Shea Morton for the Wildcats had 6 touchdown passes.
Yeah, that was quite a night for Shea. Receivers made some nice plays, he made some nice throws, and the line gave him some time to deliver the good balls. And tonight's game, Mike, really brings 2 contrasting styles in that the Wildcats have 2 losses. The Bees come in ranked number 5 in the state in the World Herald, undefeated. But if you ask any of the Wildcat coaches, they really feel against Allen and Randolph both that they were right there. Statistically, they were. On the scoreboard, they came up a little short, and they've got to find a way to make sure they cash in down in the red zone. But tonight, Bloomfield's going to want things in a phone booth. They're going to go double tight end, I formation. They're going to, it's the same Bloomfield story for the most part. They're going to line up, come right at you.
Play smash mouth football.
Exactly, and they've done that for how many years? They've been strong, physical kids, and it's no different tonight. And the Wildcats are going to want the game out in space, where they can get their playmakers one-on-one situations. Both teams, Mike, have a couple injury situations of note. The Bees are missing Will Farringer, an all-everything player for me. Tremendous running back, tremendous defensive player. While on the other side of the ball, the Wildcats are going to be without Dylan Deniger tonight. Dylan Deniger is an offensive lineman, and the Wildcats will probably be starting 2 freshmen in the offensive line tonight. And that's something to keep an eye on.
You bet. Against the experienced and talented Bloomfield Bees in their line, which is really one of the strengths of their team. They have multiple strengths, but
without a doubt, and that you're right though. That is exactly where they're where they want to make hay at is with the line play.
As we said, Bloomfield is 7-0 on the season. They started the year with a victory over Windside, 62-18. Then they also won over O'Neill St. Mary's, Stewart, Allen, who was 5-2 on the year. They won by a score of 44-0. They've defeated Wausau, and then a big showdown was at Randolph just a couple weeks ago, and they won that contest 30-12. They hosted Wynot last week, and what people thought would be a closer game, it was 44-26. So Bloomfield had their way with the Blue Devils last week, and again tonight. Last night of regular season football, they are here against Hartington Newcastle, who again is 5-2 on the year. So these teams are, of course, headed towards the Class D2 playoffs. Bloomfield is number 8 in power points, and Hartington Newcastle, they are right at number 18. And should they come out with a victory tonight, you would think that would spur them ahead to at least a 16th spot and possibly have a home game next week.
Yeah, that's their only chance to have that home field is to pull off the victory tonight. And this district has been strong. We saw Wausau last week that was winless in the district, and they're a pretty good football team. So this has been a tough district throughout the season, and tonight I really look for it to be a very good ball game.
Yeah, if you look at some of these teams up there, Randolph, even though they lost to Bloomfield, they are number 3 in state power points. But you see some of the familiar names up on top in Class D2, Mullen, Humphrey St. Francis, Johnson Brock, and number 5, Falls City Sacred Heart. They're perennially 1 or 2 in the state every year.
Yeah, they really are.
So it's a tough D2 class this year, and this should be a great game tonight. In fact, we were able to talk with head coach Corey Aldrich from the Hartington Newcastle team, and here are some of his thoughts that he had on tonight's game.
We're visiting with Hartington Newcastle head football coach Corey Aldrich before the start of this week's game with the Bloomfield Bees. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thanks for having me again, Mike.
So, Coach, your team is now 5-2 on the season, had a big district win last week versus Wausau, and a high-scoring shootout. What are some of the highlights of the game versus Wausau, and who are some of the athletes who contributed? I thought last week we did a really good job of being pretty balanced. We ran the ball well. We threw the ball exceptionally well. Shea Morton threw for 6 touchdowns, which is as many touchdowns as we've had in a game throwing the ball since I've been here. Ethan Cook ran the ball for 250 yards. I think those are probably both indications that our offensive line has gotten a lot better in the last few weeks, and they're continuing to get better. I thought defensively, even though we gave up 30 points, one of those was a short field off a blocked punt. One was a broken play that we missed Heggie on, but outside of those 2 plays, I thought really we did a good job of limiting what is a pretty good offense. So I just thought it was a pretty good game. Special teams maybe could be cleaned up a little bit, but overall, I thought we played well on both sides of the ball. Tonight, highly ranked Bloomfield comes to Russ Hochstein Field undefeated with a 7-0 record. So, Coach, what do you know about Bloomfield's team, and what do you expect to see from them this evening? Well, it's a lot of the same from them. They're physical. They run the ball really well. Probably one of the things that stands out to me from years past that maybe they didn't have is I think they have a really good quarterback that he moves well, he throws the ball well, and he's really slippery in the open field. He's hard to tackle. So they're going to give us the most physical game we've had all year. They're very big at the point of attack, and they've got good running backs. They've got defensively, everybody on the field can tackle. They're physical. It's going to be probably our biggest test of the year. So we're going to have to make sure that we can match that physicality, or it could be a long night. Did you prepare your team any differently this week with the game being on Thursday night? Yeah, really the big change in a short week like this is Monday practice became Tuesday's normal practice was moved up to Monday, and everything has been moved up a day. We just had to start the week on Monday, where usually we start most of our hard stuff on Tuesday. So kids might have been a little more sore Monday than normal, a normal first day practice, because we were 1 day early, but we got in a typical week of preparation, even though it's a short week. So how are the Wildcats holding up from a conditioning and injury standpoint right before the playoffs now? At the end of last week's game, Dylan Denniger did have an injury. He's questionable for Thursday night on whether or not we're going to be able to have him. So if he can't go, we'll have to have probably a kid like Tegan Scoggin step in and fill a role for us on the line. But other than that, I mean, we have the little nicks and bruises everybody has after 7 games, but we've stayed remarkably healthy through this all, so we're thankful for that, and hopefully that continues. And I know that I asked you this last week, but with another game passed, what is the likelihood of the Wildcats hosting a first-round playoff game in Class D2? Is that crystal ball becoming any clearer? Well, the crystal ball is pretty clear. If we're going to host a game next Thursday to win tonight, if we don't win, we're going to be on the road, and that then is a little where it gets a little more foggy, I guess. We don't know where we would go yet, just with all the possible combinations of games. But it really comes down to win tonight, and we get to be at home again next Thursday. Well, thanks again for joining us, Coach, and good luck to both you and the Wildcats tonight and in the postseason. All right, thank you, Mike. Again, that's Corey Oldrick, head football coach for the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats, with his thoughts on tonight's game.
In the community of Hartington, we keep life simple. The simple moments, a simple smile, and keeping you connected to the world with simply the best internet service. Hartelco has built a fiber optic broadband network that powers your homes and businesses' Wi-Fi with super fast download speeds up to 100 megabytes per second. Imagine no buffering and the whole family using your Wi-Fi at once. It's simple. Upgrade to the speed you need by calling Hartelco today.
And again, we're back here live at Russ Hochstein Field. This is Mike Becker along with Ken Kneifel and Corey Pearson for tonight's game between Bloomfield Bees and the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats. Any last words here, Ken, before we kick off tonight?
Well, again, I think you're going to see contrasting styles. You're going to see the power of Bloomfield really against the speed and quickness of the Wildcats. And Mike, we talked about how this is the last regular season game for this year. And with that always comes the last regular season game for 4 seniors this year. They are Austin Burcham, who's a two-way lineman, 210-pound senior. And Mike, you won't find a young man who's a bigger football fan than Austin. He really, really loves the game. Besides that, you're going to say goodbye to 3 other seniors in Turner Korth, Ethan Cook, and Lincoln McPhillips, all of who have had outstanding careers for the Wildcats. Ethan from the running back position, Lincoln primarily from the receiver position, and then Turner's done a little bit of everything. He's played end, he's played running back, he's played quarterback, and all 3 of them have been big-time contributors on defense. And there are 4 young men throwing in Austin that are really going to be missed next year.
They are. We've called their names many times throughout the season.
Number 17, Turner Korth.
Well, they are announcing now the seniors for Hartington Newcastle, but they will come out as a team as they normally do.
Right, and with these 4 seniors, like you said, there's just so many memories those kids have made with each other. They're certainly not ready to end their careers anytime soon. But it has been a tremendous amount of fun to watch them play over the last several years.
You bet. I want to mention the head coach of the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats, it's Corey Eldrick. Head assistant coaches Bo Benson, Levi Hilker, Cody Stoppard, and Rob Morton. While for the Bloomfield Bees, head coaches Matt Kuhar, assistant coach Brian Eisenhower, Jeff Faringer, Brad Hopkins, and Jared Smith. We do have our color guard now coming up the track, and we will take a moment. Again, we've mentioned in the past just recently that YouTube does not allow us to broadcast the national anthem, so at home, I have to take a moment of silence. And again, that was VFW Post 5283 with the color guard this evening. And Ken, I want to bring something to everyone's attention. Yesterday, we brought in 7 or 8 veterans, and we recorded them visiting. We call it a Veterans Roundtable. We recorded that yesterday, and we'll play that back over Veterans Day and the weekend of Veterans Day. They really have some good insight as to what it meant to serve their country, what the flag means. Wow, every time I take part in that, it just is really special.
Yeah, I can see where that would be really, really powerful, and that'll be worth seeing.
Yes, this is the 3rd year we've done it, and got some ideas for people for next year. And we, you know, it's just whoever we'd like or whoever wants to step forward, but very powerful. So I look forward to getting that replayed on our Telco TV channel too. Hey, we want to tell you tonight's featured business sponsor is the Bank of Hartington. Thank you, Bank of Hartington, for sponsoring tonight's game. Folks, you'll see their ads throughout the contest tonight. We played a pregame ad earlier, and of course we'll have them at all the quarter breaks. Looks like Bloomfield is set to kick off now. The Bloomfield, of course, in their white jerseys, blue pants, and their pink out socks for this evening, while the Wildcats are in their all purple uniforms with the white helmets. Bloomfield will be kicking off right to left, south to north with a stiff breeze behind them to start this first quarter.
And Mike, in visiting with Coach Ulrich today, one of the things we talked about was the importance of getting off to a good start against Bloomfield. You're playing the number 5 team in the state, and if you can have some success early, you can start believing you can play with these guys. And I think they already feel that way. But to get off to a good start would really cement that and get some momentum.
Yep. That's so important against teams like this, just exactly like you said. So as you saw, the kickoff went through the end zone, which we kind of expected in this stiff wind. So we will see what the Wildcats do tonight. Again, last week, Morton had 6 touchdown passes with this win. Maybe a little bit different story this evening. The Wildcats spread it out here in our first play, and it's quarterback keeper, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Loss of about 5 on the play as Bloomfield broke through the line.
And, we talked last week about Shea Morton's night of having 6 touchdown passes. It's going to be essential that they can protect him tonight, because if they do have some opportunities in the passing game, but they've got to be able to protect him. And you can see the Wildcats are going to spread the field and try to make Bloomfield defend sideline to sideline.
This time we've got a handoff going around the right side. Ethan Cook gains 5 back up to the original line of scrimmage. It should bring up 3rd and about 10.
Right. Turner Korth had a very nice block on the perimeter there, allowed Ethan to turn the corner. But again, like you said, so far the Wildcats got behind the chains on that first down play where they lost 5, so now it's 3rd and long. And the Wildcats definitely need to keep possession of the ball, because if they don't, they'll be punting into that win that you talked about.
And Bloomfield has some big players out there on the field. They've got good size. 3rd and 10. Morton shotgun formation, back to pass. A nice catch out there. Oh, it steps out of bounds on about the 25-yard line. Nice move there by Lincoln McPhillips.
And that's going to be a first down.
Had he not stepped out of bounds, he had a wide open field in front of them as the cornerback had missed, I believe. It was hard to see with the team and coaches right in front of the play.
Right, that's not a bad plan, though, because like you said, pass protection could be a bit of an issue tonight with the 2 freshmen starting up front and Bloomfield's line being strong, but they threw a nice little quick out to Lincoln McPhillips for the first down.
And the cornerbacks or defense have to respect McPhillips on the perimeter, because he can get downfield, and he's a tall receiver too. We may have to see if there's some mismatches there in the defensive secondary of Bloomfield.
And again, talking with Coach Ulrich, he said one of the strengths of the Bloomfield defense, besides obviously their size and strength, is they have a Braden Eisenhower at the back of the defense, and he said he's just so sound that he seems to always get them in the right formation, get them in the right set.
2nd and 5. Handoff up the middle. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and about 6 for the Wildcats.
Tackle number 36, Logan Johnson. Short gain on the play, 3rd down and 6 at the 30-yard line.
That was Ethan Cook on the carry that last time.
Yeah, they had a little bit of an exchange problem there, and I slowed him down a bit. Ethan, I believe, last week carried the ball 35 times for his 250 yards, so he had a busy night.
It was a shootout. It was a good game last week. 3rd down now. Morton back to pass. He gets rushed, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. Loss of about 10 on the play. Will be 4th down and very long, and the Wildcats will be punting into a stiff south wind.
Right, and that's what we were talking about. If they can give Shea some protection, they've got a chance in the passing game, but he had absolutely no chance after the play action.
So Kobe Heitman is down at the 10-yard line, punts the ball, and it's going to be down right at midfield at the 40-yard line. So we'll be back with you in just a minute as Bloomfield takes over the ball to begin our contest here.
Hartington Newcastle Public Schools is a nationally recognized and state-accredited school that offers a variety of classes and distance learning courses and extracurricular activities, including fine arts, FFA, and other activities to promote leadership. This public service announcement is courtesy of Hartelco.
Anderson and Anderson. And we'll be right back with Anderson and Anderson Insurance after this play. Possibly, ball is fumbled. Eisenberger brings it out on the left-hand side, where he is pushed out of bounds after a nice gain on the play, and he has got a lot of speed. Eisenhower does.
Yeah, he's a player that Coach Ulrich talked about. That Bloomfield hasn't always had that quarterback that throws the ball well. He's also a very dangerous runner, makes good decisions. Sometimes their quarterback has been almost like a fullback, a strong runner.
Handoff, number 43, he breaks it up past the first down mark, down to nearly the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it at the, 25-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 26.
First and 10 for Bloomfield at the 26-yard line.
And again, one of the things to look for, Mike, defensively, the Wildcats are playing just a little bit of a different type of a monster look at times, with a three-man front, and then they've got a monster back right behind the nose.
Fullback up the middle, and he is tripped up for no gain. They've got some big tailbacks there. Gieselman is a 165-pound senior.
And I believe Gieselman was actually the fullback before this Will Farringer got injured, and then they moved him back to I-back and moved in a different fullback. But again, as you see the three-man line up there, you see, I believe it's number 28, Brady Heitman, right behind the nose, kind of acting as a monster there.
High formation, and tackled for a loss is 43. He is brought down by Carson Sudback.
Tremendous tackle by the young freshman. That's almost picture perfect in some ways. He wrapped up and held on until friends could get there.
It's exactly what the Wildcats needed. It is going to be 3rd and 11 for the Bees on the 26-yard line, 27-yard line, make it.
And again, here I think what you look for is Bloomfield to go some sort of play action, then a bootleg with Eisenhower out on the perimeter to run or throw.
High formation, that's exactly right. Bootleg, and he's being rushed, and he is tackled for a loss way back at the 35-yard line. Wildcats were all over him for that play.
Yeah, that's what they like to do out of their passing game. Is they like to establish the run and then run Eisenhower on a boot with a run-pass option. And the Wildcats were really ready for that.
So it's 4th down, and I would call it 19 from just inside the 35-yard line. And they'll go for it. High formation. Hand off to the tailback on the right-hand side. He's got good yardage, but he will be brought down short of the first down, and it will be Wildcat football. So good stop there defensively. Good defensive series for the Wildcats. Bees able to march down the field somewhat, and then things just blew up on them.
Yeah, they're a team that definitely doesn't get behind the chains as well. They're a little bit better this year with Eisenhower at quarterback, but they definitely want that 2nd and 6, 3rd and 1.
So Wildcats 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Morton in the shotgun formation. Hands it off to Cook, up the middle. It's got good yardage. Gain of 10, where it's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Going to call it a gain of 9. It's going to be just short of the first down marker.
Bloomfield blitzed their middle linebacker, but they picked the wrong side there. They went to the left side, and the Wildcats ran to their left, Bloomfield's right.
And you can kind of see Bloomfield's got that tendency. They feel they've got confidence in their defense. They're not afraid to blitz. But as in any team, if you pick wrong, you can go for a big gain. So 2nd and 1. Hand off to Cook again. Excuse me, that was not Cook. That was Kobe Heitman. First down.
So really, so far you've seen a couple Ethan Cook runs, the jet sweep with Heitman, and they start to get that established. Then the play action will go a little bit better because you get the defense moving up, and sometimes that can act as added pass protection because they're so guarded against the run.
A little bit different from last week, where last week we didn't see much of Heitman. It was passing and Cook up the middle, but they've got Heitman involved early on tonight. Handoff and flags are down, and I believe it's going to be illegal procedure. So 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats. That'll back them up to 1st and 15. One of the things we'll have to watch that, see how many flags there are this evening, because you do not want to get behind the markers either team this evening.
Right, exactly. One thing, Mike, do you remember last week how long that game took, especially the end of the second quarter? I would suspect this game should move a little bit faster with Bloomfield being a run-dominated team, but we'll see.
Yeah, last week the game didn't get over till after 9:30. So 1st and 15 now. Heitman in motion. Morton passes. Just overthrown. Tended by, I believe, Turner Korth.
Yeah, I had Korth on a little comeback route there, and just like you said, a little bit too high. Had a little pressure.
And throwing into the wind, ball didn't have the most beautiful spiral.
Right.
But that happens from time to time. 4:49 remaining in our first quarter. No score here. Second possession by the Wildcats this evening, after they were able to stop Bloomfield on their first possession. And off to Cook up the middle. Gain of about 2 on the play. We'll bring up 3rd and about 13.
Ethan Cooks came into the season with very high expectations for that running back spot. In the last several weeks, he has really, really been running well. And they're going to need another big night from him.
So last time they had 3rd down, they went to a pass play. Able to get the 1st down, they've got to get to the 35 of the Bees for the 1st down. And pass falls incomplete. And it will be 4th down and a long 13 for the Wildcats.
That time when they brought Heitman in motion, the guy that ran with Heitman actually stopped and then came in on a blitz and released Heitman to another defender. He had a little late pressure there.
And Heitman gets a nice kick, low driving kick, takes a B bounce, if you say, but it is down at about the 21-yard line, so we'll be back in just a second. Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is our policy. And a flag on the play, done by Bloomfield, so they'll be backed up 5 yards.
Hartelco is your gig-capable technology leader in Northeast Nebraska. Whether it's phone, IPTV, 100 meg per second internet service, computer sales and repair, or home and business networking, Hartelco has the experts to help you with your technology needs. Just stop by our office at 103 West Center Street in Hartington or call us at 402-254-3901.
And Bloomfield now 1st and 15. Handoff on the left-hand side. Being able to break it outside. I believe that's number 43. That's Branton Gieselman, the senior for the Bees. Nice pickup on the play.
Right, I talked about that monster before that's lined up just right directly behind the nose. That's actually being played right now by Carson Sidbeck, a freshman. And they're doing different things with him. I think they're trying to move him side to side, sometimes drop him, trying to give Bloomfield different looks.
So we'll call it a gain of 13 on the play, and after the first penalty, it still will bring up second down and a long 2. Again, Gieselman breaks it out on the right-hand side, gets a first down past midfield all the way down inside the 30, where he is finally brought down by Lincoln McPhillips.
Mike, another defensive change you've seen with the Wildcats make is they've taken Ethan Cook, who's normally played defensive end, they've moved him to the nose at times and brought up Kobe Heitman, who's normally an outside linebacker, to play the defensive end. Something to try to meet that Bloomfield muscle man for man, and it's not easy to do.
So first down for the Bees at the 29-yard line. And off to the tailback, Gieselman, and he is brought down after a gain of maybe 1 on the play by Turner Korth.
Yeah, and that's not the last time you're going to call Turner's name on a tackle. He's had, again, especially from the linebacker spot, he's had a tremendous career. He's also had a really nice career on the offensive side of the ball. But that young man's been on a lot of tackles in his Wildcat career that we hope goes a few more games. Hopefully at least one more home game.
That's right. He's a 175-pound senior. So 2nd and 9, I formation. Quarterback rolling out to the left. He is chased and able to break it out down inside the 20, out at the 16-yard line.
And it gives some testament to Eisenhower's athleticism. They caught Kobe Heitman, who's playing that defensive end, chasing Eisenhower and wasn't able to catch him. Heitman's about as fast as there is in northeast Nebraska.
So big play, first down at the 16-yard line of the Wildcats. Again, Bloomfield I formation. Hand off to Gieselman, the tailback. Gain of about 6 or 7 on the play.
I think right there, that play just epitomizes Bloomfield football. Double tight end, I formation, right at you, 6-7 yards.
And they haven't changed that formation all night so far.
And Mike, they probably won't change it much. They might go to a little veer look at times, but this is what you're going to see.
They feel they've got the horses up front and the tailbacks in back to give them a victory. So we shall see. Second down. Eisenhower keeps it. Flag is down on the field, usually in the location of holding, and that is the call. Play will be brought back with 2:04 remaining in our first quarter.
You're going to play those initially defense pretty well despite the hold. But again, Eisenhower made a nice stiff arm and was able to make positive yards, but the hold's going to bring it back. Mike, at halftime tonight, we're going to have an interview with Blair Colleen, who is not on the varsity coaching staff this year. After 27 years, he stepped away, and a chance to talk a little bit and reflect a little bit with Coach Colleen of his coaching career with the Wildcats.
Hand off to the fullback up the middle. Call it a gain of 2 on the play.
Number 36, Logan Johnson, Walker. Number 17, Trevor Gordon. Number 20, Morgan Cook. Number 2, Shane Morgan.
I believe it'll bring up third down and 11 on the 16-yard line.
Last time in this situation, the Bees went to that bootleg pass, and the Wildcats sniffed it out and were able to sack Eisenhower. We'll see what they do this time. On fourth down and super long, they went to an ISO and looked at possibly picking it up, and they're a few yards short.
Well, have to contain him. Same play, bootleg, and he brings it up in the middle. Still not down. He brings it down inside the 10, where it will be fourth down, and you know they'll be going for it here, obviously.
That was just a quarterback sweep where he got behind both running backs, and they probably accomplished what they wanted to, in that they've made it a 4th and 5. Remember last time they had, was it 4th and 20 or whatever? And, big play right here.
You see the fans from both teams are whooping it up. Wildcats hollering for defense. I formation, handoff to the tailback. Gieselman breaks it up. He's going to go in for the score. So touchdown, Bloomfield Bees, as they're the first one to get on the board tonight.
That time Bloomfield just simply ran an ISO with the fullback leading, and they blocked everything down, had the fullback kick out the defensive end, and had a nice hole for Gieselman. And there's not a whole lot of doubt Bloomfield's going to line up and go for 2 here.
High formation again. And quarterback keeper going off to the right-hand side. He is rushed, escapes the rush, passes into the end zone. Ball is knocked down, no good. So with 37 seconds remaining in our first quarter, Bloomfield breaks out on top by a score of 6-0 over the Wildcats.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Rinky pivot parts on hand and is ready to tune up your pivot wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, end gun stars, and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all the area teams from Broadway Lanes.
And again, we're up here at Russ Hookstein Field with Ken Kneifel. This is Mike Becker along with Corey Pearson. Hey, we need to give a shout out here to someone we have not mentioned all season long. One of the more important ones in this production, that's Maureen Akers, who takes care of a lot of our ads, all of our ads, and gets those prepared for the game along with videos and stuff like that. So Maureen Akers, she is a big cog in the wheel here of Hartelco Sports Production. We want to thank her for all she's done here this fall. Done a great job between her and Bill McGregor and Corey Pearson.
I'm guessing that was the Marie Corey was calling earlier when he's trying to set up and things weren't quite going right.
Bloomfield kicks off. Ball is taken at the 5-yard line. Up past the 10 is Heitman. 15, and ball's fumbled. And I believe the Wildcats are back on top of it at the 19-yard line.
The Wildcats avert disaster there, because that would have given Bloomfield the short field had they not been able to recover.
So 30 seconds remaining in our first quarter. 6-0 Bloomfield just has scored here. Frankly, all of the action so far tonight has been on the north end of the field for the most part.
Yes, it has.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the wind and the kickoffs. And off to Heitman. Dodges a few tacklers, gets up past the 26-yard line. Going to be 2nd and 4, we'll call it.
Morgan Cook there at the left guard had a nice kick-out block. Kobe's able to turn it up, and then he himself averted about 2 or 3 tacklers to make 6 yards.
And that's going to be the end of our first quarter with the score of Bloomfield B6 and the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats nothing. Stay tuned here. Listen to our featured business sponsor of the night, the Bank of Hartington.
Hi, I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We understand the challenges facing our producers and are eager to assist with all the financial needs of your farm. We understand the challenges because our ag lenders have true ag experience.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office is pleased to announce they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear removable alternative to metal braces. If you're wondering if Invisalign is right for you, call them for a free assessment. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today to schedule your next appointment. 402-254-3969.
So after the break, it is 6-0 again with Hartington Newcastle. 2nd and 4 from about the 26-yard line as they switch ends of the field. Cook tried to cut outside, but he is cut down by number 23 of the Bees. That is Trenton Holtz.
Holtz is a young man, about 155 pounds, plays really physical. You're not going to see a whole lot of players bring Cook down one-on-one. Ethan left his feet a little bit there and made it a little bit more doable for the tackler, but Holtz is a young man that plays much bigger than his weight at 155.
Receivers out left and right, and handoff to Cook. Come on the left-hand side, gets it up past the 30-yard line, will be a first down. So you kind of wonder if the Wildcats now, with the wind at their back starting the second quarter, if that may change a little bit of their play calling.
I think so. I was just thinking the same thing. As they got the wind now, they've had a couple runs for a first down. I would almost look for it to be early in the down for the play actions a little bit more in play. Take a shot with McPhillips or Korth or Heitman. All three are very, very good ball catchers.
And off to Cook again. He bounces out to the right side and gets up past the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him down. Let's see, where they mark him at the 37. So nice gain on the play. We're going to call it a gain of, looks like 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. Again, we want to thank our featured business sponsor of the night, the Bank of Hartington, with locations in Hartington and Bloomfield, of course. So this is a great game, able to reach out to both fans. Super night for football. Come on out here if you get a chance, if you're sitting at home, get on out here and watch this game. Two of the top teams in Class D2 in Northeast Nebraska here, battling it out at Russ Hookstein Field.
Number 23, Carson Sidbeck, got a little dinged up on that play. I looked for him to be back, but they put in, they substitute one freshman with another freshman as Jake Pites has come in.
And Jake's been in there throughout the season. So
right. It's primarily defense, but yeah, he has been.
Receivers left and right. Shotgun formation, and now flag is down. I'm not sure what that was. False start. I didn't notice that anyone was in their down position or set, but something happened there. But so Wildcats are being backed up 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Again, they're just about the 32, 33-yard line. Wind at their back now with 10:16 remaining in our first half. Heitman in motion, and they hand it off to him, cuts it back up the middle, gets it up to first down yardage, past midfield, and he's going to be marked down at the 38 of the Bees, and they are moving the chains.
Yeah, see, Bloomfield again came on a blitz, and I think they primarily guessed right, but they weren't able to get Heitman down early. And like you said, if you're going to blitz, you better get home because Heitman can make you pay.
And it looked like it was a sweep originally coming to the near side here, but he saw the opening, cut it back up against the green, was able to get the first down. So nice play there. 1st and 10 for the Bees. Again, handoff to Cook, slips tackle, still on his feet, gets up down to the 35-yard line. So we'll call it a gain of 4 on the play.
It's a nice first down game. Puts them 2nd and 6 in 4-down territory. We should note that Carson Sidbeck has returned to the game.
As a referee signals play. Came again, shotgun formation, and flags are down. I believe it's going to be called encroachment off the Bees, and it is. So it won't quite be a first down for the Wildcats. It'll be like 2nd and short, 2nd and 1.
And you wonder if here isn't where they'll take a shot.
Exactly what I was thinking, Ken. Exactly, if we're thinking it, you know both sidelines are thinking it as well.
That's right. We like to say great minds think alike, Mike, but we both know better here.
We'll have to have a prediction later on for the Huskers, too. Those are always fun. So 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats. Again, back pass is Morton, and he is throwing it deep and wide open. Who is that? It's number 8, Kobe Heitman for the touchdown.
Yeah, there we go, Mike. That's exactly what we were thinking. Second one, little play action, and Heitman had about 2 or 3 steps on the defender, and again, Morton had time because of the play action, was able to deliver the ball. And Wildcats right now with 8:27 left in the second quarter are going to have a chance to take the lead.
So game tied up 6-all. And are they going to kick with the wind? It looks like they might. They are being lined up to kick, and now a timeout is called by Hartington Newcastle on the extra point. I want to talk it over here. And wind at their back. Ken, you've seen them play more than I have this year.
Yeah, again, when you can throw when you want to throw instead of when you have to, it's such a difference. And nice play action fake. And again, Heitman's going to be a tough matchup. McPhillips is going to be a tough matchup. Course, for that matter, in the passing game is going to. And that's what the Wildcats are looking for.
And he was able to get past the defensive secondary. So on this extra point attempt, I think they will kick or try to go for 2.
It looked like they were lined up to kick. Now, Dylan Denninger, who's out, is their normal kicker, but it looked like they had number 45, Aiden Gratzfield, who's a freshman, lined up to kick it. But now Gratzfield's coming off. And it looks like they're going to probably go for 2.
Yeah, normally, you don't see a timeout on the extra point conversion, but in this tight of a ball game, we expect it to be tight throughout. Every play is important, especially down here at the goal line. Going for 2 now are the Wildcats. Ball is snapped. Morton back to pass. Oh, in and out of the hands of Turner. Of course, not able to hold on to it, but they do tie the game at 6-6. Again, with 8:27 remaining in our first half.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all of your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
When you need.
Falkers Brothers Garage Incorporated is a full-service preventive maintenance and auto repair center located in Hartington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Again, back here, live action. Again, Bloomfield able to get on the board right before the end of our first quarter with the wind at their back. 2-point attempt failed, and now the Wildcats strike back here with 8:27 remaining in the second quarter on a 30-yard pass from Shea Morton to Kobe Heitman. 2-point conversion failed, and we have a tie ball game here at Russ Hookstein Field.
So far, it's been some of what we've been expecting. The Wildcat speed, trying to spread the field against the B power, and we've got 6-6.
And this ball goes into the end zone and through, so the Bees will take over at their 15-yard line.
And really, right now, the pressure is solely on the Bloomfield offense if they don't pick up a first down, they've got to punt the ball into this wind right now, and it's still brisk. It's maybe not as hard as it was a couple hours ago, but it's still brisk.
So just like you said, the Bloomfield lines up facing into the wind and brought down at the line of scrimmage is going to be Gieselman. I guess I don't know, Ken. Is that Gieselman or Geiselman?
I think it's Gieselman.
All right. Try and pronounce it right. Folks, certainly welcome to let us know. Gieselman is what the PA announcer says, and he's always right.
Yeah.
Right, Ken?
We've got to say that,
Mike. So we'll call it 2nd and 10 for the Bees. And handoff again to Gieselman. Breaks up around the left-hand side. Getting up near the yard first down marker. I believe he's going to be pushed out of bounds just short of it. I think it's going to be 3rd down, and let's call it 3rd down, a long one.
And again, I think this Wildcat defense they're running is really interesting. Like I said, with Carson Sudbeck just directly behind the nose and just trying to confuse the blocking scheme a little bit for the Bees.
And Austin Bertram, the 210-pound senior for the Wildcats, he checks out on this big third down play.
I'd almost look for some sort of isolation play to the right. He's going to have a quarterback sneak.
And Eisenhower picks up the first down.
Get about 3 on the play. First down and 10 for the Bees at the 27-yard line.
So they're at the 27, able to get at least one first down on this series for the Bees. 7:24 remaining in our first half. Clock is ticking. Formation, handoff to Giesman on the left-hand side, and he is brought down after a short gain on the play. Call it a gain of about 2 or 3. See where they mark it. It'll be marked right at the 30-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Again, you see the Bloomfield offense predominantly, isolation, fullback leads. We've seen the quarterback try to run the ball a couple times on a boot and a quarterback sweep, but it's pretty much right at you.
The last 2 plays, they've gone off on the left-hand side, and they do it again. Giesman up near the first down marker. It's going to be very close. And they do call it a first down.
Bloomfield comes in average throwing the ball about 7 times a game, completing about 4 of them. And I thought when I looked at the statistics, I'm not sure Eisenhower's thrown an interception yet this year, but you have to commit so hard to stop this power running game that sometimes it does leave you vulnerable on the backside.
So 1st and 10 from the 37 in I formation. Handoff Giesman off the right-hand side. Breaks it up, and he's brought down. First down again, down to the 30-yard line. And that time, if Shea Morton didn't bring him down, he was off to the races.
And you can see where Coach Ulrich was talking this week about how easy it is to scout for Bloomfield because they don't do a lot of different things. But it's a matter of stopping what you know is coming.
That's right. Like the Huskers of old.
Yeah, it's a lot like that.
25 years ago. And brought down to the backfield is Giesman on a blitz by Turner Court. And now flags come in. I'm not sure.
Be interesting.
2 big ones.
This came in late after the play was over. I don't know if somebody said something or pushed somebody. This is going to be a big penalty whichever way it goes.
I'm not sure what that signal is.
It's going to go against Bloomfield.
Is that too many men on the field?
Penalty against Bloomfield, that's a 15-yard penalty. Making the tackle on that last play is number 17, Turner Court.
I believe that's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Bloomfield. We initially thought the signal looked almost like a sideline warning, but it definitely was not a sideline warning.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah. There's something happened right after that play.
Giesman, the tailback, brings it up to nearly midfield.
But now that's going to bring up 4th and about 20 for Bloomfield.
Did about 6 on the play. 4th down and 21. Ball is just shy of the 40-yard line.
So back to punt is Gieselman at the 29-yard line. Now we have seen running backs before in the punting position, and they basically have a leeway. They can run it if they like, if they see an opening. And he is strictly going to punt the ball Goes down past the 20 to the 15 down at the 13-yard line where the Wildcats will take over with 5:11 remaining in our first half.
Stop in at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering for the best deals at any time of year for all your furniture needs, plus decorating, carpet, tile, and wood laminates. Stop by today for your free estimate at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering on North Broadway in downtown Hartington, or call 402-254-6347.
I'm back with you here at Russ Hookstein Field. Wildcats again, 1st and 10 from about their own 12 or 13-yard line. Handoff up the middle of Cook. He is still going. Feet are turning nearly close to the first down marker. Referees are looking at it, and it is a first down. Chains are moving on the far side, so nice run there by Ethan Cook.
Right now, there's no doubt that the Wildcats believe they can play with this team and take it right down to the end. In fact, how big would this be, Mike, to take the lead right before the half? Because I believe the Wildcats would get the second half kick as well.
Ball is pushed out. Runner is pushed out of bounds. And little guy there on the sideline got into the game before he was in the 5th grade.
Yeah, I remember being on the sideline and how fast that action can get on top of you. I've seen some people get hit pretty hard.
Hopefully he's all right. He looks okay.
Yeah, I think he's talking to his dad right now.
He's saying, Dad, that was fun. Let's do that again. So 2nd and a long 9 for Wildcats. Receivers left and right. And Morton back to pass. He is flushed out of the pocket, and he is brought down. Gieselman gets him on about the 16-yard line. So big loss on the play there by the Wildcats. Going to bring up 3rd and very long. We're going to call it 3rd down and roughly 19 yards. 18 yards.
Now, the Wildcats aren't a big screen team, but I could almost see something there, because you've got to feel that Bloomfield's going to pin their ears back here and come. Again, the Wildcats are kind of content to just let this play clock run down, or this game clock run down.
And timeout is the call. We'll be back with you in just a moment. Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell.
Contact Dave at Fellmeyer Electric for all your plumbing and electrical needs. 402-254-2434.
The Hartington Economic Development Corporation has lots for sale in the Hartington Industrial Park. Both undeveloped lots and developed lots with infrastructure including water, sewer, electrical, and 100 meg per second fiber optic internet is available. Call 402-254-6357 for more information. Plus, watch for information regarding the upcoming 45th anniversary celebration of the Economic Development Corporation on Friday, November 16th in conjunction with Candlelight Christmas. This message is courtesy of Hartelco. So back to live action. It is 3rd down and roughly 19 for the Wildcats here. And they've got the sweep coming out near side by Cook, and he's going to be brought down after a short gain on the play. It'll be 4th and long.
Now Bloomfield has a
official time. Yeah, official timeout. I didn't see the player down. We're going to take a break while they tend to the injury, and we'll be right back.
Kaiser Ag and Irrigation is your local Zematic dealer. Call us today for all your pivot servicing, parts, and purchasing at 402-254-9557.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a TL irrigation systems dealer and can service and repair all kinds of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402 254-6809.
For over 30 years, Hartington Tree is your one-source tree service and tree health care provider, servicing Northeast Nebraska and beyond. We are committed to tree preservation, offering expert tree pruning services, comprehensive plant health care programs, and are specialists at hazardous tree removal utilizing the latest and best equipment. Contact us today for an estimate. So back to live action here as the player is able to walk off the field under his own power. Good to see us. 4th down and 14 for the Wildcats from their own 16-yard line. And nice punt there by Heitman. Ball is taken on the 27. And up past midfield is Gieselman, and a flag is down on the play. And I think they're going to call a block in the back on the only player that was down there, blocking the Wildcat on the fly. Looking for the ref to give the signal. I don't know that he's given it yet, but I'm sure that's what it had to have been.
And again, Mike, we'd like to remind people that at halftime, again, we're going to have an interview with Blair Clean, who if you stop and think about it, has devoted over a quarter century to Wildcat football. And
probably over half of his life. I remember taking a class at Wayne State with Blair Colleen at my second time at Wayne State, so I believe he was on the baseball team.
Yes, he was. You're exactly right. And you know, Hartington is the only place he's coached, I believe, since he graduated. And he was the coach for a number of years at Hartington. Then he was the head coach when Hartington Newcastle consolidated. So he's seen quite a bit.
That'll be a great interview here at halftime with 2:25 remaining in our second quarter. Gieselman off the left-hand side rumbles out over the 20-yard line down to the 23. We'll bring up 3rd and short. Hey, we also want to mention that tomorrow night we've got another game coming up here. The Stanton Mustangs will come to town. They'll take on the Cedar Catholic Trojans right here at Russ Hookstein Field. 2 great nights for football, 2 good matchups. Boy, perfect evening. Good football weather. 3rd and 2 for the Bees. See if the Wildcats can rise to the occasion. Gieselman breaks it to the outside, gets it up just past the 25-yard line, and the chains will be moved forward.
One of the things I like what the Wildcats have done defensively is they are really trying to attack the Bloomfield offense tight end to tight end, and he's had to bounce several of them outside, and I think the Wildcats are comfortable with that. They feel that their speed, they're going to run most things down to the outside.
So 1st and 10. 137 and counting here. You wonder if they're going to go back to pass, and there is their first pass of the game completed. Eisenhower 2. What's the number? Was that number to 23? That is Trenton Holtz.
And again,
it is a first down. Just gets to the first down marker.
Holtz is a really nice receiving option for them. They don't throw it a lot, but he's a nice target.
I'm going to call it at 37-yard line. So, and handoff now to Gieselman, and he is going to be brought down. And timeout on the play by Bloomfield Bees. They call timeout with 1:17 remaining in our first half. It's 6-6. Bloomfield just past midfield.
The Dirt Man, Bob Hymas of Hartington, offers excavating, trenching, dozer, and skid loader work. As a licensed electrician, he can also help with all of your demolition and site prep when cleaning off any site. The Dirt Man of Hartington has rig, will dig. Good luck to all teams.
Grossenberg Implement sells all of the right, new, and used equipment, parts, and can service all of your growing needs in 6 great locations: Hartington, Bloomfield, and Wayne, Nebraska, and Winter, Pierre, and Phillips, South Dakota.
And back with you here at Russ Hookstein Field. It's Ken Knife along with Mike Becker and Corey Pearson, our production man tonight. And it's going to be 2nd down, and we'll call it 6 from just the Wildcat side of midfield at the 39-yard line. And Bloomfield marching left to right. And quick pitch off the left-hand side. That's Gieselman's got some legs under him. Gets down inside the 25.
Time you saw just a little bit different look from Bloomfield with the single back motion to lead block to try to get Gieselman outside initially, and very well blocked by Bloomfield.
I think they brought that flanker across in front of the eye back, and they got running start on that left-hand sweep. So 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Bloomfield trying to get on the board here with under a minute to play. And a little fullback trap up the middle, or a little counter, I should say. That carried by number 36, Logan Johnson. I think that's the first time we've called his name this evening.
Yeah, just a couple little trap plays early, but he's there mostly to block.
So timeout again by Bloomfield, and we'll be right back.
Stop down or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or athlete know that you're thinking of them on game day with a delivery to school. Your local small-town florist provides the surrounding areas with custom design work, fresh flowers, balloons, candy, gifts, home decor, and more. Floral Designs located on Broadway Avenue in Hartington. Surprise your loved ones with something special today. Call 402-254-3943.
When it comes to all of your tax planning, tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll needs, Milbrass Seiler Bookkeeping and Tax Service has been the place to go. They've been providing high-quality, professional tax and bookkeeping services to the surrounding area for over 30 years. In addition to these services, Milbrass Seiler also offers an array of financial services. Stop in today at 106 West Main in Hartington to see what Milbrass Seiler has to offer.
And back up here at Russ Hookstein Field, it is 2nd down and long, but there's 49 seconds remaining in the first half. Bloomfield back to pass. And pass interference is going to be called on Shane Morton. He tried to turn around and look to see where the where the pass was, but...
Yeah, and that ball was a little underthrown, and that's sometimes can be pretty effective because then the receiver stops, he can see the ball. And the defensive back just keeps running, runs right into him. In the college level and pro level, they'd call that the back shoulder throw, but I don't think that was a back shoulder throw. I think that was just underthrown.
I think they're going to say that he caught it. His penalties decline, and the Bees are at the 6-yard line with 33 seconds remaining, and clock is ticking. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Excuse me, that was at the 1-yard line, and touchdown. I thought it was at the 6, it was at the 1, but nonetheless, Bloomfield brings it home, and they regain the lead 12-6 with the extra point attempt coming up.
Mike, you and I have talked different times this year. These extra points in a game that figures to be close are going to be really, really important.
And Bloomfield lining up in their I formation. Give it to the tailback and fumble. And that is the end of that conversion attempt. But the score is 12 for the Bloomfield Bees, 6 for Hartington Newcastle Wildcats with 26.9 seconds remaining in our first half.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American made right here in Hartington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585 or 877-207-1048. Our shop is located in the Hartington Industrial Park.
Give the guys at Hartington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid or to contract your corn for later delivery, or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hartington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
So after that score, Ken, I believe our philosophy of nobody scoring going into the win has failed.
Yeah. again, the Wildcats figure to have decent field position here. And their attack's a little bit more made to attack quickly or score quickly. So we'll see. I don't think Coach Ulrich is going to, by any stretch of the imagination, sit on the ball at this point with 23 seconds left.
First and 10 Wildcats at the 31-yard line.
Got to give Bloomfield offense a lot of credit because they're not exactly made to score quickly, and they were able to do it in under 3 minutes there.
They were. They had some nice runs. They mixed in a couple of pass plays, the first pass plays we've seen from them tonight, so they are able to put it in the air, even against the wind. And Morton is tackled for a loss as the pocket collapsed around him.
Yeah, see, when Bloomfield knows they're going to pass the ball, they're bringing it. And the pass patterns, I think, are going to have to be short when Bloomfield knows they're going to throw the ball.
So, timeout by the Wildcats. They want to think it over. We'll be back in just a moment.
See Northeast Ag Consulting for all your agronomic needs. Soil sampling, Elbon forage rye, common rye, soil zone creation, variable rate planning, fertilizer prescriptions, crop insurance, and Pioneer seed. For more information, call 402-254-7483 or visit our website at northeastagconsulting.com. Local ag services for you.
The Hartington Shopper, covering Northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hartington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all the area teams.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-while projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value.
And we're back here at Russ Hookstein Field, where it is 12 seconds remaining before halftime, and Wildcats able to get it up past the 30-yard line. But I believe time is going to expire, and it does. So halftime here at Russ Hookstein Field. Stick around. We're going to have Ken Kneifel interview Coach Bear Colleen. But halftime it is 12 for the Bloomfield Bees and 6 for the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats. Listen to the special message from our featured business sponsor tonight.
Hi, I'm Cindy Bruns, manager and ag lender at the Bank of Hartington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we strive to build relationships based on trust and service that last generations. We understand the challenges facing our producers and are eager to assist with all the financial needs of your farm. We understand the challenges because our ag lenders have true ag experience.
Your 24-hour fitness center, Reps, challenges you to commit to be fit. Stop by and check out the fitness equipment and our complete array of weight machines. Reps is now offering fitness and gymnastic classes. Call 402-254-2474 or 402-920-1026 or visit us at www.repsfitness.com.
Heine Electric services and is a dealer for both Valley Irrigation and Sukup Grain Systems. In addition to the equipment lines, we drill wells, install pumps, perform crane work, and provide trucking and earth-moving services. Located in Hartington and Vermilion, South Dakota, give us a call today at 402-254-2568.
Okay, we're at halftime at Russ Hookstein Field, where the Bloomfield Bees lead the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats 12-6. And we're fortunate enough right now to be joined by Blair Colleen, who's been the longtime football coach at Hartington and then Hartington Newcastle. I'd like to mention Blair was in that capacity for 27 years as either the head coach or a few years as the assistant, but mostly it was as the head coach. Blair's a Corridge native, a Wayne State graduate. And Blair, this was your first coaching job at Hartington, correct?
Yes, this was my first coaching job. I was an assistant coach in college down at Winside High School, and had a good year down there. So.
Yeah, one of the things I remember mostly when Coach Colleen took over is I was the assistant coach at Beamer at that time, and you and I exchanged film quite often your first 2 years as the head coach, and it was amazing in that you could see the program, the teams just improve almost week by week. I know the second year we had a pretty good team. You had a pretty good team, and I remember thinking at the beginning of the year we might have got you, but at the end of the year I think you probably would have got us. Can you talk about that? Those first couple of years you learned as a head coach and kind of got the program turned around.
Well, when I first came, we did not have a lot of participation, and we didn't have a lot of guys. You know, we had some small classes. So the first thing we tried to do is get more interest involved with the program. The first year was kind of tough. We started some freshmen right out of the get-go. I distinctly remember Josh Clymer was a 130-pound guard as a freshman, and you know, he's still around town here. But we had some real good young kids, so we started playing them right away. We had to. We only had 2 seniors and 2 juniors that first season I had. So the development of the first couple years kind of set the stage for some good years following that.
Yeah, and I was fortunate enough to coach with you about 15 to 20 of those years, and I know there's a lot of special players, a lot of games that come to mind. Several of those players now have sons who are in the program, and several have been in the booth right next to us. Can you talk a little bit, I know you don't want to mention necessarily any specific players sometimes because you don't want to forget anybody, but what was your most rewarding aspect of being the coach for so long?
Well, that's a unique thing when you start coaching some of the kids of some of your early players, and it's really kind of fun, it's really kind of neat, and to have that support of those players that first started when I was here. And so yeah, you're right, it was a unique thing that happened in the program.
You know, you also, you and I have talked about some of the different games, but it's really the players that have stayed with you through the years, hasn't it?
Yes, we had a lot of great players, a lot of great kids that worked hard, kids that were motivated to do well, and it's good to see some of these guys come back, and it's really neat. They still call me coach, so that's pretty good deal.
It's a term of endearment. That's really a neat thing. Again, some of the games, as you look back, the players were special, and this was a player's game. But I know several games come to mind when we played Wayne High.
Yeah, that was an outstanding game.
Yeah, because you did take the program from 8-man to 11-man, back to 8-man, and then you also oversaw the consolidation of Hartington, Newcastle. Another game I always look back on and get your thoughts. It had to have been a special night when we played Cedar Catholic in the playoffs, because that was a game that pitted you against your brother-in-law, the head coach of Cedar, Terry Cottle. It was a game that featured 2 players from our team, Travis Deniger and Kurt Topp, who were really best friends with Russ Hochstein on the Cedar sideline, and I always thought it was unique on that opening kickoff when Kurt Topp and Russ Hochstein, neither one of them did what they were supposed to, and they just went and hit each other just to see who was going to establish the friendship dominance there. But can you talk a little bit about that game, that Cedar Catholic, even though we came out on the short end, what a special night that was?
It was a great game between 2 really good teams, 2 teams that really respected each other. When the battle went going and everybody was going after each other, it was really kind of fun because they'd help each other up. I really believe it was 3 to 5 deep along the whole field at that night. It was really a muddy night, and we happened to be the visitors. I remember staying in the mud all night, so that wasn't a lot of fun, but it was a really great game. I think the community supported each other very well, and it was a good game for our town.
Yeah, it was, and even after the game, I think they had pizza up at the Skylon for both teams, and it was just a really, really neat night. Purple and red all over the field, and like you said, I thought it brought out the best in a lot of people.
It sure did. Yep, I think it was a great night.
Another thing, if you look back, the night that we went down and played Omaha Scott Catholic, who's a Class B power now at Omaha Burke. And we were able to come back away with the win. I believe Scott was only in their second year of existence at that time.
Yeah, that was a great opportunity for our kids. We played on Omaha Burke Stadium, one of the nicest facilities in the state of Nebraska. We played an up-and-coming team, Omaha Scott, and we were able to come away with a victory there. But it was just a great opportunity for our kids to play outside of their local town here. I distinctly remember, you'll probably remember this guy, Adam Jolch, was coming out of the tunnel, loading the bus, and I turned and got a glimpse at him, and I thought that was a Scott player, but I'm sure glad he got on Burke's bus because we might not have been able to handle him. He was about 6'5" and about 275, 280 at the time.
Went on with a nice career at the Huskers.
And he played for the Huskers, so I was glad he wasn't playing for Scott that night.
As you think back, Coach, to when the consolidation took place with Hartington and Newcastle, bringing a program that was very rich in football success in Newcastle, had been coached for a number of years prior by Bart Kneifel, who was a long-time successful coach at Newcastle. What was that first year like, bringing those two groups together? Seemed to be seamless from the stands. Can you talk a little bit about that consolidation and what that did for the program?
I'll tell you what, both schools' kids came together and unified fairly quickly. I thought that would be the biggest challenge of bringing the two teams together. Obviously, Newcastle had their tradition, and we've had some pretty good teams. So blending the two schools together as quick as possible, I thought was a big advantage, and I thought that team really played well together. We had some really tough injuries down to the end of that year, if I remember right, but it was a good blend between the two schools.
Now, Coach Colleen, for those of you maybe not aware, he was the head coach during the consolidation. He was the head coach for our first state playoff victory. But let me ask you this before we let you go. What's it been like after 27 years of being on the varsity sideline to step away and kind of step outside the ropes, so to speak? Because having coached with you, I know how passionate you were, how much work you put in with film, scouting reports. There's a number of things that go into coaching that people don't ever see. What's it been like?
It's been strange, the first ball game, I really didn't know where I was supposed to go. I was supposed to be on supervision, I guess, so there might have been something going on behind the stadium. I didn't even know what was going on, but it's been good. Our coaching staff that's coaching right now does a tremendous job. They work hard. They get the kids ready to play. They've had a nice year this year, so I'm at ease with it, but I still, once in a while, would like to get down there on that sidelines and maybe make a call or two, but like Coach Hilker says, Coach, you better stay back.
Well, it's again, there's just so many things that I know when I stepped away went through my mind, from players to what you see out there. But it's a different feeling because I know how much you love Friday nights.
Oh yeah, it's a different feeling, but the coaches we have are doing a good job. I knew they would do a good job. Our kids are playing really hard, playing well, and we've got a really good ball game here tonight.
Yeah, and I think we do need to mention also, he hasn't stepped completely away from football, as he's still the head junior high football coach.
Yeah, that's been fun. I've always done that, coached junior high as well as high school, and that's one thing, when you're coaching junior high and you start that practice and you go into high school and you do 27 years of being 4 hours a day on a football field, it kind of drains on you, but I still like that junior high where they're first starting to learn and get the skills and get the excitement of playing the game of football, so it's really kind of neat to still be involved and coach one of the teams.
Yeah, Coach, again, I think it has to be respected, the number of years, the hours, the effort. Like I said, there's a number of things that go into coaching that people just don't see, and I was fortunate enough to have witnessed your teams from a different team, as well as having been able to coach with you. I know how hard you've worked and prepared, and it's to be respected. And congratulations on a great coaching career, and Yep. You need to stay behind the ropes yet.
Yeah, I'll stay back. I'll stay back.
Congratulations, and I know having had conversations, I know how proud you are of your former players, watching them make their way in the world. But again, Coach, thanks for everything you've done for our program, and best wishes moving forward.
I appreciate those comments, Kenny. Thank you.
That is long-time Hartington Newcastle head coach Blair Klein, who's devoted so much time and effort to the program here. Still the athletic director, still the junior high football coach. But again, he's done a tremendous job, and we thank him for his years of service. We're at halftime at Russ Hochstein Field with the score of the Bloomfield Bees 12, the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats 6, and we'll catch you in a few minutes with second half action.
Thanks, Kenny.
Plumbing and Electric Services of Hartington specializes in field tile and irrigation pipe installation, but can handle any plumbing or electrical job that you might have. We have experience in new home and remodel builds, trenching of water and electrical lines, and all your dirt work and excavating needs. Call Plumbing and Electric Service today at 402-254-6895.
Call Northeast Grinding for custom hay and high moisture corn grinding. We have multiple grapple grinding units and an array of screen sizes with economical rates. Give Patrick a call for all of your grinding needs, 402-640-6160.
Pizza Hut is a proud supporter of the schools. Ask about their weekly specials or dine in at Pizza Hut after the game. Mention this ad for 15% off of your order. Good luck to all area teams.
For over 40 years, Town & Country Insurance has provided quality insurance products at a competitive rate while providing outstanding customer service. No matter what your insurance need, auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, or trucking, you're invited to stop in and see Frank, Carrie, or Ryan at 103 West Center Street in Hartington, or give them a call at 402-254-9770.
Take your bank with you wherever you go with mobile banking from Security Bank. Mobile banking offers you the ultimate and on-demand service, allowing access to your account information right from your phone. Pay your bills, pay back a friend, and now even deposit a check, all with the tap of a finger. Now that's my kind of bank. Check us out online at mysecbank.com. Security Bank, member FDIC.
The cold and flu season is just around the corner. Stephen Drug has all your over-the-counter cold and flu remedies in stock, and they also fill your prescriptions in a convenient, friendly fashion. Stop by Stephen Drug, your full-service pharmacy at 214 North Broadway in Hartington.
Subbat Contracting specializes in new residential and commercial construction, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, and additions and upgrades. Subbat Contracting is a bonded, insured, and registered contractor in Nebraska and South Dakota. Call Mitchell at 402-841-7441 to get started today.
Top Crop is where you will find top quality Golden Harvest corn and soybeans. We also carry a wide variety of cover crops, pasture and lawn grasses, small grains, and CRP mixes. Top quality product and service from seed to harvest. Call Glenn Taney at 402-841-5599.
Wentz and Ray Funeral Homes, located in Hartington, Coleridge, Laurel, Crofton, and Yankton, is proud to have served our area for over 116 years. Good luck to all the area teams.
Hartington, Newcastle.
Anderson and Anderson Insurance.
Hartington Newcastle Public Schools is a nationally recognized and state-accredited school that offers a variety of classes and distance learning courses and extracurricular activities, including fine arts, FFA, and other activities to promote leadership. This public service announcement is courtesy of Hartelco.
And we're back with you at Russ Hochstein Field. They have put another 3 minutes up on the clock, so we have 2.5 minutes here before the start of our third quarter. And it is 12-6, Bloomfield over Hartington, Newcastle. Stay tuned, we'll be back with you in just a few more minutes. Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the Northeast Nebraska area. With offices in Hartington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agency. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is our policy.
Hartelco is your gig-capable technology leader in Northeast Nebraska. Whether it's phone,
Hi,
IPTV,
I'm Marie Harr,
100
Vice
meg
President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington, and a Northeast Nebraska dairy and beef producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a break-even analysis, or cash flow projections, at the Bank of Hartington, we understand the changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. We understand these challenges because we are farmers, and we're living it too.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hartington. Bring the whole family in and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all the area teams from Broadway Lanes.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office is pleased to announce they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear removable alternative to metal braces. If you're wondering if Invisalign is right for you, call them for a free assessment. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today to schedule your next appointment. 402-254-3969.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown-friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hartington. We strive to meet all of your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all your insurance needs, contact Bonnie at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all local teams.
Back with you here at the start of our third quarter. This is Mike Becker along with Ken Kneifel and Corey Pearson, our producer today. Up here at Russ Hookstein Field. I want to thank Bill McGregor for helping us out throughout the season, and also Maureen Aker, the two main cogs in the wheel down there at Hartelco Sports. A lot of spokes, but they're the two main cogs. So thanks to them, and thanks to Ken and all of our announcers, and help us out throughout the season. And the kickoff goes into the wind down at the 15-yard line to Bloomfield, and that's where he is going to be brought down hard at the 19-yard line. I believe that was Gieselman on the return, number 43.
I think, again, that's one of those kicks that goes into the wind, and then it catches the wind almost like it hits a wall, and the returner misjudges it a little bit. He bobbled it, and Mike, we start off again. It was 12-6. Every series is big, but the Bees now with the wins up 6.
High formation, handoff for Eastman in the backfield, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a gain of 1 or 2. Call it 2nd and 8. Folks, if you weren't able to hear it, at halftime, Ken Kneifel spoke with a little bit of the history of Hartington football, Hartington Newcastle football now, with Blair Killeen, longtime coach, 27-year head coach. And there's a few stats in there, games that I had forgotten about, you know.
Yeah.
Hartington playing Cedar Catholic, Hartington playing Omaha Scott,
yeah,
and beating them.
Yeah. And
so some great memories there brought back to life there at halftime by Blair Killeen.
Yeah, and it's fun. Every now and then it's just sit down and you start talking about some of those old games, some of those players that you had, and it's a coaching's a neat profession. It's a lot of work, and it can provide a lot of anxiety, but it's a neat thing with the kids you get to become close with.
So it's 3rd and 5 for the Bloomfield Bees on the 25-yard line, their own 25-yard line. So a big third down play here for the Wildcat defense. I formation. Eisenhower underneath center, hands off to the tailback, and he is brought down for a loss of 1 on the play. Bring up 4th down and long, and the Bees are going to have to punt it.
That's another tremendous play by Carson Subbeck. He's playing that monster position. It's kind of a little different. A lot of times people play their monster behind their linebackers. They've got him in front of the linebackers, right behind the nose, and they're playing little games and trying to confuse the Bloomfield blocking scheme, and did it very effectively on that series.
So I believe that likely is Kobe Heitman back there. I can't quite see. And Bloomfield fakes it, and Giesman's got a head of steam and tripped up, but is able to fall forward past the 1st down marker for a 1st down.
What a play it looked like. Giesman was off to the races, and Morgan Cook was just able to trip him up, and then Giesman, to his credit, was able to maintain his balance and still pick up the 1st down.
So just we had mentioned that in the first half, where a good running back goes back there in the punting position, and really if he sees an opening, it's his option whether he wants to kick it or not. And that time he was able to pick up the 1st down. So keeper by Eisenhower comes up the left-hand side. He's up past midfield. 1st down. He's going to be brought down at the Wildcat 38.
Yeah, Bloomfield's trying to keep the Wildcats a little bit honest there from collapsing to the inside to stop that ISO play. Mike, there's been a few times tonight when the teams have punted that neither team sent anybody back to try to prevent that very thing what you're talking about, where the running back there, the punter just takes off.
First and 10 for the Bees now on the Wildcat side of the field. Hand off to and take that back. Eisenhower gets hit twice behind the line on a keeper, 3 times, dodges another tackle, and he's going to finally be brought down for a loss right at midfield, the 40-yard line. We'll call it a loss of 3.
Yeah, that's one of the more exciting 3-yard losses you'll ever see.
Talk about great pursuit by the Wildcats on defense that time. They did not give up. He broke at least 3 other tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike, you have to give Coach Kuhar from Bloomfield a lot of credit on that fake punt, because if he doesn't get that, it's a Wildcat ball on about the 20-yard line, 25-yard line.
Second and 12. Hand off to Giesman, the tailback, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. I'm going to call it a short gain on the play. Let's see where the referee marks it. Looks like a gain of maybe a foot. So it's going to be 3rd and 13.
Again, you wonder here, it's 3rd and 12 13, yeah, at the 40-yard line, if Bloomfield won't try to just set something up for that 4th and 5 again, where they scored their first touchdown.
Yeah, they don't have to make it all in one play here, but I formation again. Eisenhower fumbles the ball, able to pitch it off to Giesman, and he's going to be brought down for no gain. So fumble to start with, and then Wildcats had blown it up in the backfield, and they were all over Giesman for no gain. Heitman does go back as if he's going to receive the punt, but just like we said, you have to guard for that fake at all times.
Yeah, now he's coming back up. It'd be interesting if Bloomfield may just run a normal play. And that's what it looks like they're going to do. They're just going to run out of the straight, high formation, double tight end.
So 4th down, they've got to get to the 27. Back to pass as Eisenhower scrambles again. He's able to break out into the open, and he's going to run for a 1st down, put the 20, the 15, and he's going to be brought down about the 12-yard line. Wildcats with some great chances to bring him down in the backfield, but Eisenhower shows the athlete he is and able to rumble for a 1st down.
He really did, and Coach Ulrich talked, all week long about Eisenhower is not exactly a 100-meter burner. He's very, very fast, but he's just so elusive, and just a tremendous play. The Wildcats had their chances on that, and now see if they can rise back up to get the stop here in the red zone.
So 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line for the Bees. Fullback trap up the middle, down to the 5.
that's the play you want to mark down again if this doesn't go. If this doesn't go the Wildcats' way tonight, that 4th and 13 where Hartington Newcastle had it defended, and Eisenhower just made an athletic play. Because he stepped out of the tackle there with some pretty good players.
Yeah, the Wildcats had him where they wanted him, but not quite. Very elusive. 2nd down, and quarterback pass over to number 23 from 5 yards out. Touchdown. That has Holtz on the reception.
Yeah, and he's who they're going to look for primarily out of the passing game. He's a nice receiver. Holtz actually came into the game, the Bees' leading receiver, with 18 grabs on the year for 404 yards and 7 touchdowns. And again, you've got to commit so hard to stop the run with Bloomfield that sometimes you are susceptible to a little play-action pass.
So they will go for 2 as they extend the lead 18-6. And quarterback keeper rolls to the right, and incomplete is the 2-point conversion. So the score is 18-6 here with 6:29 remaining in our 3rd quarter.
Falkers Brothers Garage Incorporated is a full-service preventive maintenance and auto repair center located in Hartington. Our experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems on all makes and models of domestic and import vehicles. Stop in or give us a call at 402-254-6406 to let us know how we can help you.
Stop in at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering for the best deals at any time of year for all your furniture needs, plus decorating, carpet, tile, and wood laminates. Stop by today for your free estimate at Faye's Furniture and Floor Covering on North Broadway in downtown Hartington, or call 402-254-6347.
Back to live action here at Russ Hookstein Field, where the Bees have just scored on a 5-yard pass from Eisenhower to Holtz, and they take the lead 18-6 over the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats with 6:29 remaining in our 3rd quarter, and they will be kicking off again with their wind at their back.
And on that conversion, Bloomfield again, Eisenhower made a nice play, rolled right and hit his receiver, but wasn't able to hold on. And again, these conversions, neither teams, we've had 4 touchdowns, nobody's been able to convert on the extra points yet.
So let's see if the Wildcats can't answer back here.
That drive from Bloomfield is 7.5 minutes, or excuse me, 5.5 minutes, and featured a fourth down fake punt that they converted, and then they, like you said, they had that play defense, and the quarterback steps out and goes for 13 yards or picks up 13.
On another 4th down.
Excuse me, it was 4th and 13. He picked up about 30. I'm not sure what he done. Just a tremendous athletic play by Eisenhower. Now again, the pressure's on the Wildcat offense to not only answer but to pick up some first downs so they don't have to punt it into the wind deep in their own territory.
Call a gain of 1 on 1st down, bring up 2nd out of 9 from the 16-yard line. Receivers out left and right. Morton in the shotgun. Hands off to Cook on the left-hand side. He's going to be brought down. Call it a gain of 1 on the play.
No gain on the play, 3rd down at the 8 and the 17-yard line.
And again, you got to know Bloomfield's going to be pinning their ears back and coming after Morton. We'll see if they throw something fairly quick. A little screen.
On 3rd and long, you can count on it. They've been doing that every 3rd and long tonight so far. So you wonder if Wildcats are going to throw a quick pass. You would hope. Pass is is incomplete, intended for Heitman.
Really not bad pass protection on that play by the Wildcats. Morton had a little time and was nearly able to get that ball completed, but Heitman just wasn't quite able to come up with it.
Kind of slipped a little bit as he made his cut, but clock is stopped, 5:04 remaining. Back to punt is Heitman. Gets off a low line drive, and fair catch is called by Eisenhower at his own 39-yard line. We'll be back with you right after this. Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell. Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hartington and the North. So Bloomfield on the first down play, able to get 6 yards, bring up 2nd and 4.
You know, one of the things we're seeing is Carson Sidbeck, number 23, again at that monster place, is just having a tremendous game for a freshman. He's growing up really right before our eyes.
And a nice tackle there by number 15, Jake Pites, another freshman, able to tackle Gieselman for a loss in the backfield.
That's a key play, because they had it 2nd down right where they wanted to, right on schedule, and now they're 3rd and 6. Again, it's 4-down territory. Bloomfield's going to call this play with 4th down in mind.
So the ball sitting at the 37-yard line of the Wildcats. Under 4 minutes to go in our 3rd quarter. Little offset I formation there. Handoff to Gieselman on the right-hand side. Short of the 1st down, but it will bring up 4th down. And about 2.
And again, another big play, 18-6. You got to get a stop here on this series, and here's your chance, 4th and 2.
And so far on these types of situations, you've seen the Wildcat defense pin their ears back and rush hard, and trying to catch them in the backfield.
I expect that to be the case here again, too. I think you'll see Sidbeck at that monster and Burcham at the nose play a little game. One goes one way, the other goes to the other A-gap.
High formation, again, 4th down. And they got Brueggemann in the back. Gieselman in the backfield, and he is brought down for a loss. Turnover on down on Wildcat football.
That's exactly what you saw. You saw the ends pinch down, make him pop it outside. McPhillips is there. Tremendous defensive play by the Wildcats. Now we'll see if they can use the momentum.
Because they do have fairly good field position at their own 34-yard line. 3:04 remaining in our 3rd quarter. So just what we were talking about in that play, and Wildcats come up big on defense. 2 receivers out left, 1 to the right. Lone setback is Cook, and he's handed off to and hit in the backfield for a loss.
Down the backfield by number 18. Lost the yard on the play, 2nd down and 11. 33-yard line.
I believe it was Dalton Gieselman, freshman, 220-pound freshman, no doubt. Probably a brother relation to the other Gieselman, Branston, their fullback. A little heavier than his, if he is a sibling. Yeah, heavier than his older brother. 2nd and 11. A little reverse to Heitman, going around the left-hand side. Gain of about 1 on the play, up to the 35. They'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
And again, initially that play looked good, and the Bloomfield pursuit and just the backside discipline was able to really stop that before it got going too far.
So big 3rd down play here for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the right, flank to the right, 1 left. They fake the reverse, and Morton passes down, and it is caught down at the 30-yard line. That is Lincoln McPhillips, and a big 1st down play by the Wildcats.
Tremendous play. Again, the hold on downs, 3rd and long, they're able to convert. Wildcats have something going here.
So now momentum has shifted.
Again, I credit the offensive line. Bloomfield brought pressure, and they're able to give Shea a little time. And he's got a little time. He's got a nice core of receivers to throw to.
So right at the 30-yard line, 1:12 remaining in the third quarter and counting. 2 receivers out left. And handoff to Cook, breaks it up to the right-hand side. He's got good yardage down to the 20-yard line. I think that's going to be enough for a first down.
You're right again. Momentum right now shifted to the Wildcats.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 20-yard line.
So as the chains move, so are the Wildcats. Are down to the 20 inside of it. Morton hands off to Cook again, same play. Gain of about, we'll call it 5 on the play again. Bring up 2nd and 5. That might be our last play of the third quarter. There's about 27 seconds left. We'll see if the Wildcats get back up to the line or if they're content to start this play with the wind at their back at the start of the fourth quarter. Right on the 15-yard line. Yeah, it looks like that is going to be it. So stay tuned, and we'll have a few words here from our featured business sponsor of the night. That is the Bank of Hartington, where they have their branches. We have our roots. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Cameron Shrimp, egg lender at the Bank of Hartington Bloomfield Loan Production Office. I'm also a grain producer, beef producer, and former agronomist. Here at the Bank of Hartington, we understand the ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. We work close with our clients to develop financial plans that fit their operation and help them reach their goal. How do we know? Because our egg lenders have true egg experience.
Contact Dave at Fellmeyer Electric for all your plumbing and electrical needs. 402-254-2434.
The Hartington Economic Development Corporation has lots for sale in the Hartington Industrial Park. Both undeveloped lots and developed lots with infrastructure including water, sewer, electrical, and 100 meg per second fiber optic internet is available. Call 402-254-6357 for more information. Plus, watch for information regarding the upcoming 45th anniversary celebration of the Economic Development Corporation on Friday, November 16th in conjunction with Candlelight Christmas. This message is courtesy of Hartelco. Back to live action here. Start of the fourth quarter. It is 2nd and 5. Handoff to Cook going around the right-hand side. Nearly able to break a long one, but I think he does have a first down and the chains do move.
Yeah, this is the best they've been able to get Ethan Cook consistently loose all night long. Mike, again, both teams are looking forward to the state playoffs. A lot will be decided after tonight. A lot of games across the state tonight. Should have some sort of idea maybe tomorrow, Saturday for sure the pairings come out.
So it's 1st and goal for the Wildcats on the 8-yard line. Cook able to break it off around the corner, and he walks in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Again, that makes the score 18-12 if a conversion would go a long way here. So far, they've gotten Cook established. A lot of it's been Cook has been going up the middle, but then bouncing it to the outside. There's been nobody there. Now they're going to try to kick it with Aiden Gratzfield, a freshman. So Wildcats, Jake Pites, Carson Sudbeck, Tegan Scoggin, Aiden Gratzfield now.
Kick is up and
got
good.
He got it. And that point could be huge before the night's over.
And so with 11:33 to go in our our contest, it is 18 for the Bloomfield Bees and 13 for the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats.
Kaiser Ag and Irrigation is your local Zematic dealer. Call us today for all your pivot servicing, parts, and purchasing at 402-254-9557.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a TL irrigation systems dealer and can service and repair all kinds of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
For over 30 years, Hartington Tree is your one-source tree service and tree health care provider, servicing Northeast Nebraska and beyond. We are committed to tree preservation, offering expert tree pruning services, comprehensive plant health care programs, and are specialists at hazardous tree removal utilizing the latest and best equipment. Contact us today for an estimate.
Yeah, they've been pounding the middle. That time Eisenhower keeps it, goes around the end, and he's a very, very capable runner, really good runner. Does a nice job handling the ball.
And we had a little technical difficulty there after I forgot to turn the sound up after that few plays. So Bloomfield now down at the 23-yard line. And tackle for no gain as a fullback. Let's see, that is number 36. That is Logan Johnson.
Short gain on the play, second out at 9, about 20-yard line.
This is obviously a huge drive if Wildcats need a stand here. But they're really doing some nice things, making Bloomfield do some things they don't always want to do.
So 2nd and 9. And handoff to Gieselman, and he is stopped. Maybe a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And 9.
Another tackle by Morgan Cook, and he's a little bit undersized, that inside linebacker guard. That young man, though, is just tough and loves the game.
So 2 great defensive plays there by the Wildcats.
Again, I'll see if the Wildcats go to some sort of bootleg here, trying to get Eisenhower in a run-pass option situation.
3rd and 9. Back to pass Eisenhower. And it's a run up the middle. Quarterback draw, and he's got a big first down play inside the 5-yard line.
Really nice play call there. Again, Eisenhower is really, really shifty. He's got good size, real shifty. Like a really nice play call by Bloomfield there.
So ball now on the 4-yard line, and Wildcats' backs are up against the wall. And really, it's been 2 plays by Eisenhower that have sprung this series to bring him down inside the red zone. And now they hand it off to Gieselman. I believe he is in there for the score. So Bloomfield extends their lead to 24-13 over the Wildcats after the Wildcats had just scored to make it a 5-point game.
Again, you're talking about Bloomfield, a team that's been in so many of these situations, and is, there's no panic on their side. Again, the Wildcats have got them so far 0 for 3 on the conversions. We'll see what happens here.
Back to passes. Eisenhower throws it over the middle, and he is hit as the pass falls incomplete. And so 2-point conversion, no good. And our score is 24-13 with 9:34 remaining in our contest.
The Dirtman, Bob Hymas of Hartington, offers excavating, trenching, dozer, and skid loader work. As a licensed electrician, he can also help with all of your demolition and site prep when cleaning off any site. The Dirtman of Hartington has rig, will dig. Good luck to all teams.
Grossenberg Implement sells all of the right, new, and used equipment, parts, and can service all of your growing needs in 6 great locations: Hartington, Bloomfield, and Wayne, Nebraska, and Winter, Pierre, and Phillips, South Dakota.
Stop down or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or athlete know that you're thinking of them on game day with a delivery to school. Your local small-town florist provides the surrounding areas with custom design work, fresh flowers, balloons, candy, gifts, home decor, and more. Floral Designs, located on Broadway Avenue in Hartington. Surprise your loved ones with something special today. Call 402-254-3943.
So after the touchdown, the Bloomfield Bees take a little bit more control here, leading 24-13 with 9:34 remaining on our contest. Again, Hartington Wildcats had just scored to bring the game to a 5-point game, but Bloomfield answers back and they're ready to kick off into the wind. Low line drive kick, and it's going to be picked up by Heitman on 15 up to the 20, 25, 27-yard line. While he'll be brought down, the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10.
Mike, it's gotten to be quite a who's who stopping in the booth here. We had Tony Bushcamp a few minutes ago, and now we've got Scott Ulrich, the no stranger to the booth up here.
And the head grass painter up here at Russ Hookstein Field.
If it was colder, I'd accuse him of coming in to get warm, but it's nice out.
1st and 10 for Wildcats. Receivers out left and right. And off to Cook, trying to pick his way up on the right-hand side. Short gain on the play. We'll call it a gain of 3. We'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Tell you what, that's what the Wildcats the last series really did, was they give it to Cook up the middle, and he's been bouncing it off the right side and finding good yardage. Again, the Wildcats have the win. Now we'll see at some point if, again, they go play action, where they scored their first touchdown with Kobe Heitman wide open. If the Wildcats can throw and they want to throw, they're going to be in good shape. If they have to throw and Bloomfield knows they have to throw, it's going to be trouble.
Shotgun formation and the handoff to Cook, and he is hit behind the line of scrimmage and brought down for a loss of, we'll call it loss of half a yard. Ball is marked squarely on the 30. They've got to get to the 38-yard line for a 38-yard line for a first down. So call it 3rd and 8.
I think the Wildcat line's done a couple nice things in pure passing downs where they protected fairly well, and they're going to have to do it again here in all likelihood.
You know, if I didn't know Scott Ulrich any better, I was thinking he was getting in here just to get a seat for tomorrow night when Stanton Mustangs come to town to play the Cedar Catholic Trojans.
Like I said, if it was colder, I'd still be accusing him of coming in to get warm.
Nice. And timeout is called by the Wildcats, so we'll be right back with you in just a moment. Bees lead 24-13.
Stop down or call Floral Designs to let your favorite student or athlete know that you're thinking of them on game day with a delivery to school. Your local small-town florist provides the surrounding areas with custom design work, fresh flowers, balloons, candy, gifts, home decor, and more. Floral Designs, located on Broadway Avenue in Hartington. Surprise your loved ones with something special today. Call 402-254-3943.
When it comes to all of your tax planning, tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll needs, Milbrecht Seiler Bookkeeping and Tax Service has been the place to go. They've been providing high-quality, professional tax and bookkeeping services to the surrounding area for over 30 years. In addition to these services, Milbrecht Seiler also offers an array of financial services. Stop in today at 106 West Main in Hartington to see what Millbrass Siler has to offer.
So we're back here on a big third down play with 8:10 remaining in our contest. Wildcats have 3rd and 8 from their own 30-yard line. Receivers out left and right. Morton is flanked by 2 runners. Back to pass. Nice pass to Heitman, and he's got a big catch. He's got to pass the 30, 20. He's going to go 10-5. Touchdown, Kobe Heitman. Nice 50-yard touchdown play there by the Wildcats.
That's the play we've seen so many times this year. They've had that back out of the backfield on the wheel route, and a lot of times they haven't seen him. And I got a feeling on that particular play, Coach Ulrich said, this is where you're looking. You know, you look downfield and you look over here right away. And that was a complete miss. Once Kobe Heitman catches the ball in the open field, he's going to be hard to catch. Made one move to the middle of the field and then took off.
So the score is now 24-19 with the extra point conversion coming up. Looks like the Wildcats are going to go for 2. Try to make it a 3-point game. Morton. And he passes, and wide open is Heitman again. So 2-point conversion is good, and Wildcats pull within 3 with 8 minutes left in our contest. We've got a new ball game here at Russ Hookstein Field. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American made right here in Hartington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585 or 877-207-1048. Our shop is located in the Hartington Industrial Park.
Give the guys at Hartington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid or to contract your corn for later delivery, or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hartington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
So, Wildcats are back in this contest, just down by 3 with 8 minutes to go. It's 24-21, the Bees over the Wildcats. And they're ready to kick off from the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, on that touchdown play again, Lincoln McPhillips, you have to get so much attention to Lincoln that that's going to leave Kobe one-on-one, and that's going to be a tough matchup for anybody.
You bet. And Heitman got the pass, was able to cut back against the grain with only about 3 defensive backs in between them, and he was able to take it to the distance.
Now we've got 8 minutes to go, a 3-point game. Momentum's wearing purple right now, and this is going to be an exciting finish.
Now Bloomfield is in a different formation for one of the very few times tonight. They've got receivers out left and right, and it's Eisenhower. He's going to keep it, and he's now brought down after a gain of roughly 4 on the play. We'll see where the refs mark it. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Okay, again, I think that formation alone is a compliment to the Wildcat defense that Bloomfield can't just line up in the eye double tight and just run it down your throats right now. They've got to go to some other things.
So what they did now, they spread the field out, and they're going to make Eisenhower more of a runner with these 8 minutes to go or 7:25 to go in our contest. Receivers out left and right, Twins right, and flag on the play. I believe it's going to be illegal procedure, the call, and it is, so the Bees will be backed up 5 yards.
You know, Mike, and if Bloomfield, the Wildcats are able to hold Bloomfield and they have to punt, they're going to have to punt into the wind right now. Should give the Wildcats good field position, but first things first, they still got to hold them.
So we're going to call it 2nd and 11.
Again, you know, I talked earlier about there's no panic on Bloomfield's side. Got to give the Wildcats credit for not panicking after they go down 11, come right back and score.
Eisenhower pitches it off and brought down Short of the 20 is number 36. That is Logan Johnson. So it's going to bring up third down, and we'll call it a long third down and 6 for the Bees.
Again, we'll see what Bloomfield dials up. We'll see what the Wildcats dial up defensively. Because I think they've got to hold Bloomfield from not even getting close to the first down, because you got to feel Bloomfield will probably go even deep in their own territory.
We've seen them do that before from their own, say, 25-yard line. So right now they're on the 19, and it's 3rd and 6, and flags on play, delay a game.
Wow.
So that is a big play there by the Wildcat defense. Best play they could do.
Third down 11, Mike. 6:03 left.
Eisenhower back to pass. Oh, ball is nearly picked off. In and out of the hands of number 3, Lincoln McPhillips. And we'll bring up 4th down and 11 now. I kind of sense momentum shifting.
Oh, I think it has definitely shifted, and again, Bloomfield's now got a punt into the wind. I don't think they're going to fake this one. Wildcats should get great field position.
But you wonder if kicking into the wind, if they should even have Heitman back there. You just never know. And he lets the ball roll to a stop where the Wildcats will take over at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 with 5:45 remaining on contest, and with this drive they could take the lead.
Could take the lead, and if they do, there shouldn't be necessarily, there's 5:45 left right now. Shouldn't be a whole lot of time. Again, Bloomfield's more built to take it 5 yards at a time, but we've seen Eisenhower be explosive tonight.
Really, Bloomfield has not had a close game this season. They're 7-0. The closest game was 44-26 last week, and that's an 18-point win. And ball's handed off to Cook, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Bloomfield brought the blitz.
They did. They got Ethan before he got going there. It's always amazing with Ethan Cook how many times he never ends up on the ground when he gets tackled. Sometimes his momentum gets stopped. Sometimes he gets pushed out of bounds. He's a hard young man to get down, and credit Bloomfield there for that play. Now you wonder if they won't go outside maybe with Heitman, maybe play action.
So we'll call it 2nd and 14 for the Wildcats on their own 30-yard line. Hand it off to Cook. He's got lots of green grass. He's got up past midfield, and he's got a 1st down at the 33-yard line. Nice call, Ken Kneifel.
Real nice call by Coach Ulrich there. He's got a lot of things he can go to in his playbook, and he's got a lot of weapons to work with.
So a little jet sweep around the left-hand side. It's good for a 1st down. Wildcats on the move on the 33-yard line of the Bees with 4:48 remaining. And that reminds me, we're going to have to come up with a player of the game as well sometime tonight. Receivers out left and right. Lone setback is Cook, and handed off to him on the left-hand side. Makes a tackler miss. Gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
And again, the clock continues. We're down to 4:30 right now, 4:32. Wildcats would love nothing better, obviously, to score with any time left, but if they could get it down, score with about 2 minutes left, it'd be in awfully good shape.
If you're a Wildcat, you're feeling a little bit comfortable, even though you're behind. Momentum and the wind is at your back. Morton hands off to Heitman with the sweep going on the right-hand side. Cuts back and gets the green. Gets a 1st down inside the 20. Kobe Heitman. The Wildcats are on the move. Nice move there by Heitman. As the sweep was going around the right side, he saw a hole and he cut it back up against the grain, able to make a nice 1st down run on the play. So just inside the 20 of Bloomfield with 4:18. Clock is ticking here
Yeah, he does such a nice job on that play when he goes wide of reading that play, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
Again, receivers out left and right. 3 linemen. Morton hands it off to Cook, going on the left-hand side. Falls forward for about 2 yards. Again, it'll bring up second down and about 8 yards. See what the Wildcats dial up here on offense. Taking a little bit of time getting out of the huddle. Same formation, receivers out right and left. Hand off to Heitman, and he goes around the right end, and he is met this time right about the line of scrimmage. He'll be brought down for no gain.
You know, you look at the Wildcats tonight playing with 2 freshmen in the offensive line. Jake Pites, a freshman, he's played a lot of defense throughout the year. Gratsfield with the extra point.
An official timeout. They're going to send number 20. I think that is Morgan Cook off the field. Something with equipment.
Yeah, I think he got up. He was just dinged a little bit in there. And they made him come out. Now the Wildcats are going to call a timeout, trying to keep Cook in the game, I believe.
So we'll be back with you with 3:04 remaining in our contest. It's 24-21 Bees over the Wildcats.
See Northeast Ag Consulting for all your agronomic needs. Soil sampling, Elbon forage rye, common rye, soil zone creation, variable rate planting, fertilizer prescriptions, crop insurance, and Pioneer seed. For more information, call 402-254-7483 or visit our website at northeastagconsulting.com. Local ag services for you.
The Hartington Shopper, covering Northeast Nebraska for over 55 years, from Yankton to Laurel and from Osmond to Newcastle. The Hartington Shopper has you covered every week to every household. Good luck to all the area teams.
Well, and if this game wasn't exciting enough, we've got 3rd down and 9 for the Wildcats from the Bloomfield 19-yard line. They trail by 3, 24-21, with 3:04 remaining in our contest. Morton gets the ball, back to pass. Oh, ball is tipped away. Turner Korth was open, and number 22, that is Trenton Holtz for the Bees, comes up with a big defensive play.
Just was able to get a couple fingers on it to redeflect the ball, or that would have been 6. So here we go.
4th and 9. See what Coach Aldrich dials up here.
And again, the Wildcats have done a nice job on some pass protection in these situations. They've got to do it one more time.
They've got to get just inside the 10-yard line, and blitz is coming. Morton passes the ball, over the head of number 3, Lincoln McPhillips. Turnover on downs with 2:54 remaining.
Yeah, Bloomfield brought the pressure, and they're able to make Morton throw it before he really could get his feet set. But not a bad play on his part either, because he threw it up to Lincoln McPhillips, and there's worse things you can do than that.
That's right.
Wildcats do have all 3 timeouts left with 2:54. You're right. Excuse me, I was looking at the wrong. So they have 1 timeout left.
So they're going to have some defensive stops here and try to hold Bloomfield without a first down.
Yeah. And again, you got to think Bloomfield's going to run straight ahead, and Wildcats are going to jam the middle.
There's Gieselman, and he is stopped. Gain of 1 on the play. And Wildcats are going to let the clock run here. Call it a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, you're right. 1 timeout left, Mike. They simply can't give up a first down. If they can force a punt, there'll still be a little time left.
Ball is just past the 20-yard line.
We're talking about the freshman, Jake Pites, this defensive end on this side's played a nice ball game.
Pitch to Gieselman on the left-hand side. Nearly tripped up, but feet is still going. I'm not sure where he's going to be marked down at. I believe he tried to stay inbounds to keep the clock running.
They're going to call it just short. We're going to have a 3rd and 1.
And he must have stepped out of bounds because the clock is stopped with 2:08. So is 3rd and 1, as Ken said. Big 3rd down play here for the Wildcats. Next up is the big 4th down play for the Wildcats.
Turner Court had to come off the field for some reason.
Austin Bertram gets in the middle of that line. And Eisenhower is able to get the 1st down, still churning nearly to the 35-yard line. So the chains will move.
Getting a little chippy down there at the end, but neither player were really able to do anything that merited the flag, but they were heading that direction for a minute.
And the clock is running now with under 2 minutes to go. So 1st and 10. RBs and Eisenhower keeps it, goes straight up the middle, a gain of 4 on the play. And timeout is called by the Wildcats with 93 seconds remaining in our contest. We'll be back in just a moment.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-while projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value. Start right, start here.
Your 24-hour fitness center, Reps, challenges you to commit to be fit. Stop by and check out the fitness equipment and our complete array of weight machines. Reps is now offering fitness and gymnastic classes. Call 402-254-2474 or 402-920-1026 or visit us at www.repsfitness.com.
Heine Electric services and is a dealer for both Valley Irrigation and Sukup Grain Systems. In addition to the equipment lines, we drill wells, install pumps, perform crane work, and provide trucking and earth-moving services.
We'll be back with Heine Electric in just a moment. A big 2nd down play here for the Bloomfield Bees. Wildcats try to hold them with 1:30 remaining.
That was close. They had a quarterback sneak with Braden Eisenhower, and in the scrum, Turner Korth came out of the pile with the ball heading the other way.
And they had called him down otherwise.
Yeah.
It would have been a Wildcat touchdown.
I think that's what you're going to see. You're just going to see one more quarterback sneak and see if they can get the 1st down. And
going to call it 3rd and a long, too. They've got to get to the Wildcat 35, and they're going to load up the box. Eisenhower underneath center, and that is it, quarterback keeper, and it is going to be very, very close. I believe they're going to give it to him, and it is a 1st down, and that will be the end of our contest.
What a tremendous ball game, Mike. 24-21 Bloomfield right now. The Wildcats stood toe-to-toe with the number 5 rated team in the state, and tremendous ball game tonight.
That should send a sign out there, a signal to all those teams they're going to have to play in the playoffs. We're going to give our players of the game tonight to Kobe Heitman, had a nice touchdown pass and run, and also to Morgan Cook and Carson Sudbeck. We've called their names quite often.
Quite often defensively. I thought Carson Sudbeck played a tremendous game at that little monster spot. Morgan Cook played well defensively, and both those guys played offensive line too against a very stout Bloomfield defensive front. And the Wildcats, Mike, they're going to come up short. They're going to finish the regular season 5-3. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. There's 51 teams eligible in D2. 32 make it, and we'll see who they draw. There's a lot of games being played tonight. Should have an idea tomorrow, Saturday morning for sure. A lot of things happening around the state tonight, but Mike, what a tremendous ball game.
So to do our recap here, Geisman scores from 10 yards out with 37 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter, make it 6-0. And then Morton hits a 30-yard pass to Heitman. The score is 6-6 with 8:27 remaining in the 1st half. And then right before halftime, 26 seconds remaining, Eisenhower scores on a 1-yard run, make it 12-6. in favor of the Bees at the break. In the third quarter, Eisenhower to Holtz for a 5-yard pass with 6:29 remaining makes it 18-6, Bees in front. And then Hartington strikes back on an 8-yard run in the fourth quarter with 11:33 remaining. Gratsfield makes the extra point, brings it to 13-8. But then Bloomfield answers right back in just less than 2 minutes. But Geisman scores on a 4-yard run. Pass fails, makes it 13-24. And then another minute and a half goes off the clock, and Mortman hits Heitman for a big 50-yard touchdown pass, and the 2-point conversion from Morton to Heitman is good, and that brought the score to 21-24. Bees in the lead, and the Bees would not relinquish that lead. They were able to hold on here and defeat the Wildcats this evening.
Yeah, again, tremendous ball game. The Wildcats had a chance in that last drive and couldn't quite convert. Credit Bloomfield again. They're the number 5 rated team in the state for a reason. I thought Eisenhower, that play where he made when it was, I believe, was it third or fourth and like 13, where the Wildcats had him defensively, had several shots to get him, and he was able to break off about a 30-yard run. I will guarantee you that's a play that Coach Ulrich's going to see in his sleep time again tonight, as well as Wildcat fans. And that was just a tremendous athlete making a nice play.
You bet. So Wildcats, again, they will find out on Saturday morning who they play in the first round of the Class D2 playoffs. Bloomfield, of course, makes the playoffs as well. Stick around, because tomorrow night we will have the Stanton Mustangs in here taking on the Cedar Catholic Trojans. Trojans have a very long shot, if at all, to make the state playoffs. 16 teams in Class C make the playoffs. But they'll want to send their seniors out on a good note, and again, they do have a long shot, so they've got to play the game and hope some teams in front of them fail. But
without a doubt, and Cedar Catholic, we wish them luck tomorrow night, and that's a team, Cedar Catholic, and they got off to a slow start this year, but really improved as the season went on. Almost got David City Aquinas early. Did some good things against Norfolk Catholic, and like I said, hopefully things will work out for them. But that's a team that's really improved and done some nice things. We wish the Trojans good luck tomorrow night.
So again, our final score here from Russ Hookshine Field is the Bloomfield Bees 24 and the Hartington Newcastle Wildcats 21. For Ken Kneifel and Corey Pearson, this is Mike Becker. Thanks for joining us, folks, and good night.